Yo, 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 what's good? What's
Yo,
good? We
yo,
back
yo,
at
we
it.
here. We in the building, man. You see it,
Live.
man. The Crooked V. Yeah, let's go, man. We here with y'all, man. The vlog,
Live.
you
We back
know,
at it. A few more lessons in the
giving y'all
building.
the vital reason.
Ocho, special guest.
That's Ocho in the house. You
You
know,
know,
Yeah, we
go ahead.
love it. We love it. We love the support. Hit the subscribe button. You
Yo,
know, please
we love it.
show
We love
all the
that.
love that you
Support,
can. You know,
the
like
views,
button,
the
all that.
thumbs up, like buttons, all that popular
absolutely.
stuff. We are,
Comments, however y'all feel. Comments.
Yes, sir.
Or
yeah, I would appreciate if y'all, left a comment and let me know that I'm tearing their ass up. No homo. I would appreciate that.
disregard that. That don't even make sense.
There you go.
Regard that. He's wild. But yeah, though, we like I said, we appreciate the support. We're gonna have some merch for y'all soon. Some sweatshirts, some hoodies, some t-shirts and all that. We just
Yeah.
got good designs made up for y'all. We're gonna have all that out for the people. But tonight we're gonna get into our weekly debates. That's what we're gonna get into tonight. We're gonna start off with, though, before we get into any debate, and we're gonna start off with that Hitman Holla and Cassidy face-off. Y'all seen that?
Yes, I did see that. That could have got real bloody.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Extremely bloody.
Give
I
me,
felt
give
like
me, give me,
I felt like I was there.
give me your breakdown first, Vital. Give me your breakdown.
I feel like
Break it down for me.
I feel I feel like
who had the most aggression? Who was intimidated?
well, if you let me speak, I will give you my breakdown for it.
I'm just trying
You
to,
know what I mean? But
give out some talking points.
Okay.
Give out some
I
talking
know,
points.
but yeah, I'm a grown man. I could show you what I seen. You know what I mean? So
Yo,
verbally, you know what I'm saying? The disrespect from out the gate was crazy. You know what I'm saying? There was no civil lines drawn. There was no happy medium. There was none of that. It was just all out. You know what I'm saying? You ain't shit. Okay, you weigh like 30 pounds. Niggas be tossing you around. It just got crazy. Yo, you ain't really built like that. Yo, look me up on YouTube. Like, yo, it just got real serious, real disrespectful, real fast. Your boy Hitman, he felt alarmed to where he had to go get the backpack. You know what I'm saying? He
bad.
said, "I don't. Yeah, only way I'm doing the rest of this is if my backpack is right here with me and I'm facing these niggas. You know what I'm saying?
You know he was strapped.
Got the bag. So I should break down So if you had to say, like, there was like a winner of that face-off, who won that face-off in your eyes?
I mean, you got a room full of 7, 8 niggas, and one man turns up and 8 niggas leave. I mean, I'll let y'all be the judge.
Enough said. Okay,
I'll let y'all be the judge. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna give my breakdown.
Okay.
It was
absolutely
that shit. I felt like Cass did his normal bullshit, like that instigating. I felt like he was, oh damn, it was all vibrating and shit. I felt like he was trying to do his little instigating and shit, but I think he didn't realize Hitman was more turned up than other dudes that he be battling and shit. That he be with. I think he didn't realize, he be really more turned up than them niggas a little bit. So when he started talking outside of that rap stuff, like, I'm tougher than you and you dancing for me at Wild and Out and all that stuff, you know what I mean? That hit a different nerve for that nigga. That nigga was like, yo, hold on. Like, yo, you must not know about me, my nigga. Like, yo, calm that shit down. Like, and then on top of that, like, I know, Cass was a little hurt too, because he tried to talk that money stuff and Hitman shut him down quick.
Real quick.
Stuff like, yo, like, Cass, you think you got? He's like, nah, it's not about. He said, well, shut up then. That shit was great.
He hit a nerve with that one.
He got it with that. But yo, he was hitting Hitman's nerves too. Talk about he was dancing on Wild and Out. He was, you know what I mean? He was this and that. But overall though, it was like, and then Cass was talking crazy. You can see Hitman was uncomfortable. I feel like he was nervous the whole time. That's why he was turned up like that, because he was in there around all them niggas by himself. I think that's why he felt a little turned up. But
he said he didn't know that at first.
Oh, he ain't know they was all with him?
Nah, he said my back was turned. He said that's what led up to all that. He said that's what led up to all that.
Okay.
Because he was like, yo, you talking tough to me in a room full of all these niggas?
All these niggas is like,
something could happen to you. He turned around, he spun around. That's what it made him get that backpack immediately.
He seen all the
niggas. You know what I'm saying?
Like
so he didn't even know the science to none of that. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah. That's how that went.
He kept
what led to all that is Cassidy was acting super aggressive, like I'll put hands on you, like you don't know me, like I swear your jaw.
You don't know my hand game, like you better you must not. I said what like this, you know. So he was trying to bring it to other levels, you know. So I agree. I agree with Hitman going to get his bag. Like he said, I'm gonna make it out this bitch. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm going back home. I'm going back home.
I'm getting home, you know. So
yeah, I'm getting home. That's what I'm doing. I'm gonna get home.
Can't go left with that. But I also think he was a little nervous, though. I think he was nervous, so I think that's what had him, you know, a little extra turned up because, you know, he didn't know what he was gonna have to do. But you know, it's also I've been hearing some debates. Was there anything in the bag?
I think so,
he was
man.
Making it home.
Yeah,
I think he was making it home.
Just for the simple fact that his background, man, blood Pyru, you know, he ain't faking nothing, man.
He ain't faking it. He's getting there. He's getting home. Part 2 to that is
getting back.
I watched the Don's interview. He pulled up late. Them niggas, they ain't know he was there with Hitman on. You know what I mean? Riding with Hitman.
Okay.
With the thing on him, license.
There's always a part. There's always a part 2. There's always a part 2.
Hey, did he have that suit on?
Huh?
Did he have that suit on?
He didn't have the suit on. Nah, he came. They came to little gooned out a little bit. Him and his man. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that could have got ugly real quick. Real quick. Yeah. Yeah. John said that. And if you watch it again, you see how John was. You know what I mean? Little man and them down on their way out the door and stuff. Like they didn't know what they know. I don't think they realized what type of time John was on. But yeah. What you think? What you think?
I ain't even see the end of that. Actually, I just seen.
Yeah, watch that
part.
Yeah, check the end of it. You see, while they walking past John, he got the yellow one.
I ain't see the John part.
Yeah,
he got the extended version. The extended version.
Oh, there's all kinds of extended versions out.
I gotta check into that.
Yeah, after the fact interviews and all that shit. What you think about it, Ocho?
Sure, I think Hitman, he held his own, man. Hitman, he did what he was supposed to do at the end of the day. You know, regardless of man, you know, they got a bunch of cameras on and all that. Like at the end of the day, none of them was gonna do anything really. You know, there's a bunch of cameras going on, but yeah, I can understand where the debate is coming from too, just because the cameras was on and people were saying, oh yeah, he might have not had nothing in the bag, but you never know. It's just gonna be an unknown debate because he's not gonna incriminate himself and you know and lose his wilding out contract and all whatever he got going on because of that situation. You know what I mean? He's not gonna go back to square one.
And I was reading some of the comments and they be saying they was getting that Hitman saying he'd be over dramatic. That was like he overreacted, he get over emotional. You know, it was saying all that stuff. I don't really put that all on Hitman like that. Like sometimes, like you know, keep it music.
Sometimes that's a defense mechanism, man. That's a defense mechanism.
If you go into a face-off to talk about music, why is you telling another man you tougher than him? Save that for the battle.
Yeah, what's that all about? Yeah,
Cassidy started it though.
Yeah, he did. He did.
Cassidy started it, so he
about, I'm tougher than you. I get more money than you. I do this. I do that. That nigga was like, nigga, I put money on everything you just said. What do you?
He threw me off when he said he'd still be getting book shows and maybe in a Philly nightclub somewhere or something. Yeah, like come on, ain't nobody looking for Cassidy right now.
Nah, I know I ain't looking for Cass. Cass can have that.
Last time I seen Cassidy, man, he was somewhere trying to make a beat, smoking a little clip.
Oh man, what's that? That was on IG?
Yeah, like come on, man. Like that was the last time I seen him, man.
Cassidy on IG?
He trying to get a buzz right now. That's it.
I mean, he got a battle coming up. it's a lot of people probably gonna watch it and shit. I'm not ordering it. I'll wait till it comes out on YouTube though. I can't. I'm not
Right.
for that stuff.
Exactly.
I'm not a Cassidy supporter like that. I already know what Hitman's gonna do to him. Everybody know what Hitman.
I'll catch it. I'll catch it on the caffeine recap.
Nah, because it's on RBE.
Yeah. Facts.
Oh yeah, RBE.
Yeah, it's not on Smack.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, all right. I'll catch it on
We'll catch it on the tube.
the tube. Yep, that's where it'll be too. Right on the tube.
It is what it is.
Yep.
But yeah, man.
Wow.
Let's get into let's get into some of our topics we got going on.
Let's get it going. Let's get it rolling.
Let's get our music talking shit. What region in this beautiful country of ours? What region had the most impact on our hip hop music, hip hop rap culture in the last 10 years? We're gonna go with the South, we're gonna go with the East, New York, Philly, we're gonna go, Midwest, Chicago, or we're gonna go the West Coast movement. That's what we're gonna start with today.
Okay, so in the last 10 years, so we going back to 2010?
About that or so.
So at that time, Houston had it. Houston with the Screwed and Chop era, they had it. But then after that, there was only a little couple years that Paul Wall, Lil Flip, and then had it. But after that, the South that was before that. The South, they run. Master P, Juvenile, Cash Money, they run in the late 90s, early 2000s. So they run at that time. So in the last 10 years, it would be basically the South. They had it, but most recently would be Chicago. Chicago got the shit on lock right now, and New York with the whole drill movement right now. They got everything on lock right now, and this is just like the last since 2012. Chicago had the whole music game on lock. Everybody want to be smoking packs. Everybody's an op and everything else. So they doing all types of stuff in their music, and stuff. There's repercussions behind some of that stuff. As you see in Chicago, that's the highest murder rate and all that. So people trying to emulate that stuff right now, man, and it's not cool. But it's just the way it is right now, man. People trying to emulate that whole smoking packs and catch my op slipping, catch them lacking and all that. Like, people love that stuff, man, but until they in that situation, they ain't gonna like it.
Yo, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna have to go. I'm gonna go because I went with Chicago too. The last 10 years, like, Chicago changed the whole music. Like, it changed the way, like, how niggas rap. It don't even matter about bars no more. You don't gotta have bars. You don't gotta, you know what I mean? You just gotta say the same thing a bunch of times over an ill beat.
And you gotta talk about some real shit.
You know what I mean? Like, that shit is not. I don't know. So they changed the whole music lane with that stuff. And then like Nate said, everybody want to be a shooter nowadays. Like, they not only influence music, they influence on like nigga, get your gun, nigga. Like, rap about your op, shoot your op.
Okay.
Like, you see your op, let him have. You seen that King Von? What happened with King Von and all them? And that wasn't even in. That was in Atlanta on some Chicago beef. You know what I mean? So I'll have to go with Chicago. I think them niggas changed everything over the last 10 years. It could be debated whether it's good or bad. But I don't particularly enjoy the music now as I did, before.
Even the lingo, even the way people speak.
But
not even just with rap. The way Chicago speak on phonem, on folksnim and all that. People be trying to do all that stuff now, man. But that's so old, and people just now catching up on that.
I mean, that's that gang talk. That's the gang talk a little bit.
But they got people around here doing that stuff, man. Like, people ain't GDs, people ain't BDs around here. Like, come on, and then people's doing that stuff around here. So it's really influence, like real hard body influence.
Oh no, it's influence. Chicago influence a lot.
Whoa, what do you mean in terms of
I find it crazy. I find it crazy that it's like New York is known for influencing everything. So the fact that New York is biting on, you know what I mean, another region style, that even has me a little bit bugged out.
Yep.
Whoa, wait a minute. Let me just bring y'all down a tad bit. Now, my argument is this. Now, you said this what do you said GD hasn't been here. This gangster disciple shit hasn't been here.
BD, that's Nate.
Not hard body for people to be speaking like that.
Guess what?
Oh, here he goes.
Guess what? This shit has been here, bro.
Fun fact.
I'm gonna tell you the year that it came here, and I'm gonna tell you year. I'm gonna tell you where it lays, where it's from, where they rest at,
there you go.
Where they fought for, and how long they've been here.
Fun fact.
You know what I'm saying?
There you go.
Okay. Now here we go. Now, all right, you ready?
Oh, got my Reese's for this one.
Okay, these GDs, okay, they've been here since 1989. Okay.
See, that's before my time though, bro. So I'm not gonna know. So so educate me. Okay.
No, this ain't got nothing to do with prison. This got to do with Evansville.
I'm saying you said
Evansville projects. That's where they came. That's where they came to Evansville projects. Straight out of Chicago.
No, I'm saying
that's in Brooklyn. Okay, that's in Brooklyn.
Are you giving us
listen to what I'm saying to you? If you listen to what I'm saying, you can't be talking and listening at the same time. Which one of y'all want to go?
I'm confused. Are we talking about Kingston GDs or are we talking about
I'm talking about
the history?
Because that's what I'm talking about. I said around here. And this
if it's been in Brooklyn since 1989, over time it's only a matter of time that it's migrated to upstate New York areas.
But it didn't get glorified until Chicago put it out. That's all I'm saying.
Well, I'm saying there was a Chicago person who came to Brooklyn, okay, Evansville, okay. He put niggas onto it. They carried the torch from what he came and laid down. You know what I'm saying?
That's New York City shit.
That's Brooklyn, Flatbush, Evansville projects,
which is a part of New York City. That's New York City.
That's where the Blickies are from. That's why they carried the torch.
Right. And I know about them, but they're just recently now getting the exposure because of the whole drill music from Chicago.
Chicago shit.
I'm saying, but they've been out there. That's all I'm saying. That's my only argument. I'm just saying they've been out there.
They're hot now because of the Chicago wave.
The influence. That's what we talking about.
They're in the Rikers Island prison system and everything. Like, the GDs are here, man.
I believe you. They're
here.
He's talking about Kingston.
But in
I don't know nothing about what goes on up here with that. I never heard nothing about that up
but
here.
That's what I'm saying. People in they rap doing on phone him and all this other stuff. Like, come on.
You can't name 5 GDs from Kingston?
No.
I wouldn't even try. It's not that interesting.
Facts. It's not.
Yo,
but at the end of the day, Chicago had the most influence on the music right now in the last 10 years. Yes,
I disagree.
And I think
you go ahead.
And that Chicago stuff, you know what I mean? That's what got that. Since you on that gang stuff, that's what got like that. The woos and the chews. You know what I mean? That's it.
Yeah, absolutely. That's a big influence.
That's the emulation off that Chicago shit.
Yeah. Big influence because see, the rivalry is all about the GDs and the Crips. You know what I'm saying? They don't fuck with each other. You know what I'm saying? They've been warring with each other. You know what I'm saying? Like, now that Woo and Chew shit, that's some real separate shit in all actuality. You know what I'm saying? And it's funny because, to be honest with you, when the GDs first came over here, that was their allies. The Crips and them was allies. But, you know what I'm saying? They shit separated. And then once they shit separated, they became rivals. You know what I'm saying? So now the Crips and the GDs is rivals.
They be rivaling.
But there's certain Crip sets that yeah, that still fuck with the GDs and they not with all that banging on GD shit. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Yeah. But that's
Honestly,
just the history of that. You know what I'm
but yeah,
saying?
but yeah, that's why I
But
feel.
now,
That's why I feel though they have an influence.
all right, so let me get to what I feel. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel it's the South, and I got nine artists from the South that approve. You know what I'm saying? Everybody to why you know what I'm saying they're number one and why they've been number one for at least you know what I'm saying a decade. You know what I'm saying a 10-year stretch. Okay, I'm gonna start with nine. You know what I'm saying? You go for the. I'm gonna start with the Migos first of all. You go to the Migos. They got 1 billion streams. Culture for that album that they had, Culture 2, 2 times platinum. One of 5 groups with multiple #1 albums on the top billboards. The Migos. That's number 9. Okay. Then you go away from them. Okay. Now you go to Lil Baby. Okay. His 2020 album, My Turn, was #1 on the Billboard on the top 200, and he's a 2 times platinum artist. Okay, that's Lil Baby. Okay, then you go to the Baby. Okay, you're talking about a man that has only 3 albums. He's 2-time platinum member, and he has 13 mixtapes. So with his little short body of work, you know what I'm saying? Like he's already a 2-time platinum member, 3 albums, but he's just consistently working and progressing and getting to do what he do. Okay. Then I went with you know what I'm saying, Young Thug coming in at #6, 19 mixtapes, 3 albums, 2-time platinum member. So notice the trend where what's going on as I'm speaking. Everybody's platinum member. You know what I'm saying? You got 2 people out of the list of already uh uh four or 5 people that I named that's been on the top billboards, that's been ranked #1 on the billboard. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so that's just pure dominance. Okay, now we move up to my man Future, who I like his music. I play his music. He has 8 studio albums. You know what I'm saying? 16 mixtapes, and he's a 1 times platinum member. You know what I'm saying? You know, so that's #5. #4 coming in, Gucci Man. You talking about 14 studio albums, 74 mixtapes, 47 singles. Guwap. Guwap. These boys' body of work, like they be getting it done. Like then you got Jeezy. You talking about 10 studio albums, 18 mixtapes, 70 singles, 28 music videos. Like these dudes just putting in pain. The South. The South has been ruling. Okay, now we get to their top. You know what I'm saying? Like T.I. His trap music was #4 on the U.S. Billboard top 200 chart. His trap music album, and then we come to the king of all kings, Lil Wayne,
Tunch.
Tunch. Yes, 62 gold and platinum certifications to the credit of his name.
Tunch.
Need I say any more?
I love your
The
argument.
South.
I love your argument.
The only
The
thing I gotta
South.
say about that
The
argument,
South has been reigning for years.
I
yo,
love
bro,
Years.
the thing
I
I
love
say
it.
about that, bro, they sell, but the shit they selling isn't really culture changing though. They not really changing no culture.
Nah,
Why aren't they?
no.
Why aren't they?
All
A
them
lot of
people,
those
out of
people.
everybody
Why
on
aren't
that
they?
list, out of
A lot of
everybody on that list that you said, the only one that really changed the culture is Lil Wayne. Out of
Not at
everybody on
all.
the list,
Not at
Little
all.
Wayne,
Migos,
The original.
Little Wayne, and
Little-
Young Thug. Little Wayne, Young Thug.
I don't think Young Thug changed the culture, man. I don't see a bunch of people
didn't
wearing
pave the
dresses
way.
and doing all that
He
stuff.
didn't pave the way for people like Trippy Reds and stuff like that.
Trippie
Like,
Redd's not successful. People's not
yes,
feeling
he
Trippie Redd.
is.
Where?
He's a platinum artist, bro.
Oh, man, listen, I don't know what platinum album he has, but
Oh my goodness, look it up. Look
I
at
don't even know.
the streams.
I
That's
don't
what
even
it's.
know.
That's
I
what
don't even
about.
know
That's
any
what it's
songs
about
by.
nowadays.
I don't
That's
even
what
know
it's
any
about
songs
nowadays.
by.
Look at the streams, cuz. Look
I
at the
don't
streams.
even know any songs by a Trippie Redd. I don't know what
Come
the heck.
on, man.
Trippie Redd.
Come on, man.
But like I
But,
said though, like I don't know. I can't. I would say the South they sold more than just about every other region. They sold more. But I don't think like as far as influencing, like
They paved the way, man, for a lot of people. They sound a lot. Even New York artists sound like the South
nah, New York artists sound like Chicago niggas, man.
right now. But
And
in the
you know,
in the
and they be
last 10
singing,
years,
and they're singing, rapping type shit.
because at the end of the day, New York only got this drill for like the last 2-3 years since Pop Smoke came out.
Yeah, that's what I feel. I feel like the drill has only been like a 4-year movement.
The New York drill has been like 5
like
years.
a 4 or like 4 years top.
Yeah, that's New York. That's what I'm telling you. Like the Chicago influence, the influence
Right.
of Chicago is spreads to other regions.
Right. So
So
before
does the influence of the South. So does the influence of the South.
The
Right,
South
so
don't influence Chicago. You don't.
the South
The South
influence.
be influencing a lot, man.
The South don't
Yeah.
influence the West Coast music. The West Coast music sound like West Coast music.
A lot of people say Wheezy and everybody that hop name influenced them as an artist.
Oh no, man! I don't
A
see.
lot of people say
I
that.
don't see Young Thug. I don't. I've heard. I see. Maybe Little Baby. Eventually, Little Baby will be like one of them dudes, like an influencer type dude. Where the hell?
And T.I. too, man. People look up to that dude, man. So he's
Tip.
absolutely right.
Man, everybody look up the Tip. Tip got all kinds of rape allegation charges and all that stuff.
Man, see, that's all allegations, though. We talking about their music career, man.
Well, I'm telling you, they ain't changing
Talking
the
about
culture.
music.
They ain't changing the culture with that kind of nonsense, man.
Yes, he is. Trap music. He's the first dude with that. His second album was named Trap Music.
He was the only nigga with trap music.
He's the one.
Trap music. Both of them was rapping before.
Trap music was a big wave, cuz. Trap music was a big wave.
Both of them was rapping about that shit before T.I.
Jeezy, I believe T.I. was doing that shit before Jeezy.
I said Jay-Z was doing that shit before all them niggas, man.
Nah, but not. We talking about South right now, though.
Yeah, the trap, the South.
Music,
I mean,
though.
New York. I'm saying New York niggas never even. New York niggas never even talked about the trap.
Yeah,
that wasn't our lingo.
Exactly. Huh? Exactly. New York's was straight.
That wasn't
street
our lingo.
hustling.
We wasn't talking about the trap. That wasn't our lingo. We was talking about grinding, but we wasn't. You know what I mean? We was talking about having spots, but
on the street.
We wasn't talking about trap.
New York.
We still don't talk about traps.
New York made it cool to talk about that stuff.
When New York niggas do you know that talk about traps, bro? That's not even our language.
Or bandos.
New York,
like, come on.
New York made it cool to talk about that stuff. Bro, what are you talking about? New York made that shit cool to talk about that stuff. The South was known for dance music and all that shit. New York made it cool to talk about that shit. They incorporated that into their little dance music beats and all that shit.
So what did Master P incorporate? He was the ice cream man. He was talking about hustling and trapping and all that. They wasn't all about dance.
You don't even know though. Master P was on the West Coast too though. Master P did a lot of his man. If you don't, he tells you, bro. You gotta go look your history up. Master P got
he's mainly in the South. No Limit Records was based in the South, man.
Bro, he started No Limit Records when he in New Orleans, in the West Coast, because he had a store in the West Coast. Yeah.
Oh, he did not, man.
Exactly.
No Limit South, man. No
Oh,
Limit South.
Goodness, bro. Y'all niggas is wilding. He started that shit in the West Coast. He started in the store.
No.
Oh, bro, he got the whole name of it from his music store. Y'all niggas better look y'all Master P history up. Y'all niggas is wilding.
Nah, cuz.
Yeah, Mo, y'all niggas is wilding. That nigga was beefing with Suge Knight and all that shit for a little second.
Yeah, but he was based mainly in the South. That's what I'm talking about.
He was from New Orleans. He ain't really live in New Orleans. He been living in California.
He ain't never rep no California.
Man, he don't rep California. He rep New Orleans because that's where he's from. But he live in California.
Yeah, because he'll probably get capped if he did.
Since he started No Limit, he been in damn California. That's what I'm trying to tell you, man. He had a music record store in California. That's called No Limit Music Store. That's where he got his whole. That's where the No Limit Records came from. It came from that store.
I don't know about none of that.
All I know you about it. That's what I'm telling you.
He was selling music out his trunk in the South.
Yo, look up
Calio projects. I don't know nothing about California when it comes to
Master P's history. Y'all look up his history. Y'all niggas is wild. I better look up Master P's history.
Yeah.
What does it matter? Like, he's from the South.
He is from the South, but I'm saying
Yeah.
though, when you're in a different region and you see a certain, you're gonna also incorporate whatever region you're at into your style of music as well.
So all I'll say was Master P was the originator of that trap stuff, and then it just emulated as the years went on.
I don't know if he was the whatchamacallit, man. How he was.
Because back in 1996, ain't nobody was rapping about stuff like that but niggas from the South.
Biggie was rapping about that stuff.
No, he was on some fly shit, ready to die. He wasn't talking about
the 10 crack commandments. Like, what are you talking about?
New York they don't speak it like that though. That's the difference. The language is different.
That's the only thing, nigga. They from the South. They got a different language. Yeah, but nigga,
right.
the drug rap style come from New York.
We talking about the trap. I'm saying, but if a person invents a word, then that's their word.
Mm-hmm.
The trap is a word. That's how they talk.
Yeah.
New York invented a million words. Million words.
What is your argument?
I don't know
what the hell is your argument. What is your
know.
argument? You sound silly right now.
I'm confused.
What is your argument?
You keep saying trap.
Where are we? What are we talking about?
Oh, you talking about they invented the word trap? Like, niggas, I don't understand.
All I said was Master P was the influence to the trap music, and that's a branch off to what Hop's argument was with the South is the most influence.
I don't see the South most influence.
Yeah,
Master P wasn't influencing Jay-Z and them niggas, man. He wasn't influencing Biggie Smalls and them niggas. He wasn't influencing them niggas over there.
In the way he kind of was, though, entrepreneurially.
He was. This guy.
Entrepreneurially, he was.
He wasn't, man.
I don't even know if that's a word, entrepreneurially.
See what I'm saying? What I'm saying is like they influenced they people. You understand what I'm saying? Like they put a lot of artists out. That's why I was able to speak for him. You know what I'm saying? Because like, all right, Master P, like, you know what I mean? He put all these other artists. He's a part of their influence. Scarface, he's a part of their influence. Like they don't give a fuck what's going on in no other region but their own. You understand what I'm saying? So there's no reason to influence them.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
I don't totally understand it, but all right.
Well, yeah, right.
I don't totally understand it. I don't know, man. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, man, that South was a main thing in our culture, man. As far as hip hop goes.
No, it wasn't.
Even he agrees now. Once I broke it down, he was from the Midwest, and now he's talking about the South now. I told you it was the South.
Because I'm thinking about Scarface. I'm thinking about the Ghetto Boys. I'm thinking about all them boys before the new age. You name the new age people. And I'm thinking about before. Yeah. So hell yeah, South was a main thing in our culture, man. Hell yeah.
Nah, you gotta stop that stuff, man. New York was not influenced by the
Project Pat and them.
Yo, there's a reason.
What's that, 3-6 Mafia Midwest?
There's a reason that New York always sold more than the South. There's a reason for that stuff, man. There's a reason.
The South that influenced people like Wiz Khalifa.
They ain't sold in the last 10 years more than New York.
Now we talk at the time that y'all talking about. At the time y'all talking about, they did.
South in the last 10 years.
At the time y'all talking about, they did, man. He's stuck on.
He lagged out.
Come on, man. You good? I ain't hear what you said.
No, they didn't. Not all them artists I named, man. Not all the everybody I named from the South went platinum.
So Nas was influenced by all them niggas.
No,
I don't even hear them niggas.
They was in the same era.
They went platinum.
I gotta stop them.
They was in the same era, so they can't.
KRS One of them niggas was influenced by them niggas.
Oh, he didn't cut out because
Nas can't. One of them niggas was influenced by them niggas. Y'all gotta stop that stuff, man. New York.
Nas can't be.
Nas can't be influenced by no South stuff. Y'all gotta stop that, man.
Nas can't be influenced. Nas can't be influenced with that stuff because they was out in the same era. He can't be influenced as Master P and them just for the simple fact everybody was competition back then.
That's what I'm telling you. So
Everybody
so,
right now, everybody's picked up and
so I'm
friendly right
confused.
now.
So I'm confused with what you're saying, and that you're contradicting yourself.
No, I'm not. How?
So the Biggie Smallses and the Jay-Z's and the Nas's and stuff, they didn't look up to no Master P. They wasn't
No,
worried
because
about them.
they looked at them as competition. They did their own thing.
And at the end of all that, who had a more of an influence when it was said and done?
The South.
New York.
The South
just had an influence at the Jay-Z times and all that. Jay-Z and Biggie, what are you talking about? The West Coast was over the South.
New York dudes was only known for the lyrics. The lyrics was the only thing.
Niggas wanted a West Coast beat.
Lyrical music, cause that's it. About? Lyrical music, that's the only thing New York influenced.
Cause New York
music.
New York influenced a lot of stuff, like I said, and also West Coast too. That was way before that South Coast even got popping like that.
As a whole, overall, and
I don't know what you talking about.
The South influenced everything.
The South didn't influence New York. The South didn't influence Philly music, bro. It didn't. It really didn't. It didn't.
It kind of did though.
No, it didn't.
Because ain't Uzi Vert from Philly?
Find a Philly rapper that say. Go find a Philly rapper that say. What about what is he?
Uzi Vert is from Philly, and he's a platinum artist.
What does that got to do with anything, Nate?
He's South influenced.
Man, I don't know what kind of influence. That's weird influence. What is going on with that? I don't know what that is.
That's Young Thug. That's Young Thug. That's Lil Wayne. The piercings, the tattoos, the dreads, the way they rap, everything.
Man, he's the only nigga in Philly that looked like that.
Nah, man.
Yeah, man. Philly.
He's the only. Okay, so he's the only one he's the only one in the music industry that look like that.
Niggas in Philly ain't jacking that wave, man. He on some industry weird shit. So you know what I mean? I guess if you want to account that for all of Philly niggas ain't on that wave. So
but that's the influence.
Philly niggas is more on a Meek Mill type of wave.
That's all we speaking of is the influence.
Meek is crazy gangster nothing, but they more on a Meek Mill type wave than they are a little Uzi Vert type of wave, bro.
Look up Uzi Vert. Uzi Vert's just as gangster as them.
I don't know about none of that, man, but they're not on a little Uzi Vert wave, man. They more on a Meek wave. Niggas is not out there with all that kind of weird stuff.
Nah, man, I'm telling you, man.
I gotta stop that stuff.
You better Google Uzi Vert, man. You playing around. I
ain't Google. Man, what sections of Philly Uzi got locked down? What are you talking about? What is Philly? What is sections of Philly is little Uzi Vert running?
He's a Philly rapper who was influenced from the South. That's all we speaking of.
Since we on Philly, you know what? Let's just go into the next topic, man. Go into the Philly topic.
Okay, yeah, good branch off.
Little Uzi Vert, little Uzi Vert's not running nothing in Philly, nothing in Philly.
But ask the new age right now.
Asking the new age,
2020 to 2021.
The new age is not gonna say little Uzi Vert runs Philly. Niggas is in Philly. Gilly the Kid is not gonna say little Uzi Vert runs Philly. You're not gonna hear that at a Gilly's mouth.
He's the most successful out of Philly. He's the most successful.
You say little Uzi Vert runs Philly.
He's the most successful out of Philly right now.
He got Philly on Smash.
The most successful.
He got Philly on Smash, man. That's who got Philly on Smash at the moment.
He's the most successful besides Meek Mill in Philly.
He don't got the same music Meek Mill got, man. What are you talking about?
It's all hip hop.
He don't got the same music as Meek, man. That's different music.
Right, because Meek Mill wasn't influenced by the South. That's why they got two different types of styles. Meek Mill is more of a New York.
Maybe you're not understanding what I'm saying. What I'm trying to tell you is the majority of Philly is on a Meek wave. They is not rocking out like little Uzi Vert, is what I'm telling you. You're not going to go in too many circles in Philly and see them dressed up like a little Uzi Vert.
So everybody ride bikes and motorcycles and do all the all types of weird shit with the bikes and all that. Everybody do that in Philly?
They've been doing that stuff. They've been doing that stuff everywhere.
Exactly, but that's the New York wave.
Nah, that's like they've been doing that everywhere, cuz.
That's the New York wave.
That's that rich people wave.
Rough Riders wave.
Yes, it go back to that. It's also you can go also down to they do that in the South type shit too. They do that shit.
Yes.
That's an everywhere wave. But yeah, Lil Uzi Vert, like I say, he don't run nothing in Philly. I bet Lil Uzi Vert don't be on none of these Philly lists that we coming up with right now.
No.
I bet that.
No, because that's not our
bet
era. That's not our era,
I
cuz.
bet that. If
That's
he was
not our
nice
era.
enough, if he was nice enough, he'd be on that list. If he
He's
was
not
everything
nice.
if he was everything you say he was, he'd be on that list.
He's not nice lyrically, but all I said was his influence was from the South. That was it.
Lil Uzi Vert ain't shit.
I don't even know what song he has, to be
That's what
honest
I'm
with
saying.
you.
Musically, I don't.
Because that's not what y'all listen to.
Mhm.
That's all basically
Can you
from
tell me? Can you tell
the
me who
last
he
5
sounds
years.
like?
Just Google him.
No,
You don't
I'm asking you. Can you tell me who he sounds like? Like,
He
does he
sounds
sound like a Wiz Khalifa or something?
Nah,
He sound like no Philly nigga.
he's a young thug. He's a mixture between a young thug, Lil Wayne,
Rich homie Quan?
all them. They're all birthed under the same tree, man.
He don't sound like no Philly nigga.
So
That's like the only Philly nigga I know that don't sound like a Philly nigga.
He from
that Birdman
Philly,
batch. They from that Birdman batch?
all under the same tree. Rich gang.
Rich gang.
Rich gang. Rich gang. Okay.
They all influenced with each other, man. They all clicked up.
Listen,
Okay.
I don't know. All I know, so he probably hang out with all them other niggas. But that shit, his region isn't influenced by them niggas. Is what I'm telling you.
Yeah, the South.
I don't
the
think
South
nobody influences nobody really like that though.
No, I think they do. Like I said, these Chicago niggas.
I don't think Chicago influences all of New York.
Yo, if they wasn't doing no drill music or no old block and all that and shit in Chicago, you wouldn't be hearing that shit right now, bro. Every niggas would still be trying to having the illest punchlines and the illest bars and the illest metaphors. They would still be trying to do that shit.
Everybody smoking on packs.
Yeah, the fact Chicago is all you do is rap drill shit and keep saying the same shit and talk about.
But that's just certain rappers though. You still got original rappers out there like the Large Amounts, the Nino Mans, the Fred the Godsons, the P's. You know what I'm saying? You still got rappers out there that keep it tall, like the Lots. You know what I mean? Your man, Rock Marciano and them niggas. You got wild rappers out there that you got my son.
They've been in it.
What's his name? Chris Rivers.
Yeah, you naming old niggas.
You know what I mean? Like, man, huh?
You naming old niggas, Mo. You ain't naming nobody new that's on that
Chris
type
Rivers?
of way.
Chris Rivers?
Chris
Rivers ain't no old nigga.
He been in it.
He's not no old nigga. He's not no old head. Chris Rivers is not an old head, bro.
He been in it before the drill wave, though.
But it don't matter. That's what I'm saying. These niggas, you know what I mean? I didn't say what era they came. I'm just saying these niggas been in it and they ain't not influenced. There's a lot of rappers not influenced. That's because if we keep it tall, the only niggas that's influenced is these GDK niggas. That's it. Other than that, everybody else in New York rap like New York niggas, man. Where we going with this?
That's not true, man. That's not
what do
true.
You mean?
Almost everybody in Brooklyn.
How you figure?
What do you mean? How I figure? Just listen to the music.
Anybody outside of that Wouldnt sounds like a regular New Yorker, bro.
Nah. Tekashi was sounding like a regular New York rap nigga.
Sure don't.
I don't know. I never listened to his music.
I'm just saying he had you know what I mean? Not for nothing, he had New York on Smash. You know what I mean? For a year or two or whatever. His little.
I know. He listens to he was like he like the 50. He was like a weird dude. Like I couldn't get into him. You know what I mean? But
no, I'm not.
He never had New York on Smash. Niggas was still getting busy.
No, he kind of did.
You know what I mean? Like
if we talking about numbers and sales and stuff, he did. He did.
Nah, but I believe there's one artist in New York right now that's not influenced by the drill music, and he's popping is A Boogie.
There's a lot of artists. You got Lil TJ. You got
He's
J.I.
Drill.
He's
TJ's drill. Yeah, he is.
Nah, Lil TJ ain't drill, man.
Yeah, he is.
He is.
You got J.I. Them, you got a lot of niggas, man.
But them niggas,
A Boogie's the only one.
And they on what type of wave? They
You
on
got A Boogie, Don Q, like a couple of high bridge niggas. Dave East, got a lot of niggas, bro. I want to hear that. I don't hear that.
It's not that crazy lyrical content though. Like that. Like, man, when like just even when we go back, even if we go back, maybe 10 years ago, a little bit. What's the Dipset era? Even all them niggas at that time in New York, Hell Rel, J.R. Writer,
They all wasn't crazy. They all wasn't spitting fire like that.
Yo, you're wilding. JR was nuts.
I said all of them was not fire. Every verse, no, they was not.
At that time, they was
not.
You're
all
wild.
them niggas was not.
That's a
fire
debate.
Every verse.
That's a debate for the next show.
You're wilding. Them
Absolutely.
niggas was good.
Okay, Buffalo Guys, Griselda. Here we go.
Griselda. Okay. Yeah, okay, but that's one of the few though.
That's what, I mean, that's what we're talking about. It's not. I said what you said.
They'll tell you who they're influenced by. They influenced by our era, the '96 to fucking
Woo.
Them niggas,
they with their woo and shit. You know what I mean? They woo, they mob.
That they'll tell you who they influenced by, so they don't count.
Yeah.
Buffalo. So gotta go with that, man.
But yeah, that
Pop
whole
got that shit popping, man. Pop got that shit popping, that drill shit.
Nah.
Pop got that shit popping up here.
Nah, because I'm telling you, that's that wave.
He sparked the buzz for that, man.
I'm telling you, Tekashi was on that wave. Bobby Schmurder and them was on that wave.
Pop got that shit popping, man. Pop.
That GS9 is on that drill music wave a little bit.
Everybody's music right now sound like a Pop Smoke.
Pop got that shit popping, man.
The beats, everybody got the beats from New England. They got the
UGK, England, UGK.
Yeah,
not New England, UGK.
So that's where they got their music from. You know that sound. That's all UK.
Yeah, that sound. Yeah, them beats. Yup, killing that shit. Listen, I'm gonna tell you, that kid, he don't get recognized enough, but
he's crazy, you're wild.
The Blickies is fire, like niggas. Hell no.
All them niggas is trash, in my opinion.
Them niggas is fire, B.
They gotta do.
Niggas is fire, man.
Nas Blicky's trash. That Nas Blicky, I think he's the one that got killed too, right?
Yeah.
22 G's.
They're all trash.
Yeah,
man.
Them niggas is nice. I like them niggas, B. Them niggas is not trash, man.
Dude is weak, man.
I'm not on that way. I don't be like it. I don't know. I'm not on.
I like them niggas' music, man. I do. I ain't going front.
I'm not for them dudes, man. That's a different type of.
I like my lyrical content, man. For me, it's my
haters. I believe they're haters.
They in the field. I like their field talk.
Well, they in the
Maybe
field.
That's what it is.
Yeah,
they got nice field talk, but they dress it up nice. Like they dress it up nice. They got cadence with it. They got swag. Them niggas is ill to me, man. Okay, he likes them boys too, man. They go, man. Them boys go, man. He put me on to them. He put me on to the Cho members. I was always with the Woo. He put me under the Cho. To the Cho side. Cho goes too.
Yeah, man. I can't do that side, man. Pop Smoke paved the way from all them dudes, man.
And Pop Smoke not even lyrical like that either. Like, you know what I mean? It's just like
he just paved the way for them, man. That's it.
He got an ill swag about him.
That's the one. Yeah, Coach the Ghost. That kid is a problem.
He got an ill swag about him.
I never heard of him.
Ghost. Yo, Coach the Ghost, Nate, man. Look that kid up, man. That kid is a problem. I'm telling you.
Y'all heard of this dude called Max the Demon? He from Brooklyn too.
Nope.
Nah. Who he with? Structure Gang?
Nah, he another drill dude too. He a local dude though.
Not
I'm
for that
saying, but
bullshit, man.
I'm saying it depends. Like what? It depends. They gotta have them ill beats behind them. If they don't got them ill
That's what it
beats,
is. It's all that UK sounding drill music. Everybody sound the same.
if they don't
Oh,
got
yeah,
that, man, nah, they don't, cause they be talking about different shit.
dude, you got to stop that. Jewels was nice.
Joel
nice.
Joel's always been fire. He just fell off.
Jewels was nice. Yo, him and Wayne used to go back and forth.
He was more like
him and Wayne used to go back and forth on them tracks.
He was better.
Wayne,
he was better than Jim. He was better than Jim back then.
I think Jewels was like more punch. He hit you with a punch.
Jewels hit you.
He's not like no lyrical. He's not no lyrical dude. He hit you with punches.
Yo, Jewels is
freestyle. Jewels' freestyles was fire. Them Hot 97 freestyles, those is fire.
Yeah, you gotta go back and catch you some of Jewels.
He hits you with he hits you with punchlines. He's not really crazy lyrical like that. I agree.
Yo,
like that kid is more lyrical than him. J.R. Ryder. He's more lyrical.
I'll give you that. JR goes.
But JR he got more punchlines than Jewels.
No, he doesn't. See, that's what I'm. No, he doesn't. Jewels hits you with the punches.
No.
Yes, he does, because he hits you. He hits you with more angle.
JR's is crazy. JR's punchlines is
JR got a Lloyd Banks type punch.
Yeah,
he hits you with more angle punches. Yo, that's a good matchup. That's a good matchup. I ain't gonna lie. Like, I would like to see Lloyd and Jewels versus.
Lloyd and Jewels.
Nah, Lloyd and Jewels. Lloyd and JR.
Yeah. Jewels is over Lloyd.
Jewels is not lyrical like that, but he know how to make a song.
Jewel Santana is not over Lloyd Banks. No, we're not going to sit here and say that.
We're
not going to say that.
He's not.
Not at all.
I will. Lloyd Banks was not crazy.
I bet you. Not only are we not saying no, but I bet you musically.
After you listen to a Jewels song, musically, listen to a Lloyd Banks song.
Go ahead, you talk. I don't want to talk if you're talking. Go ahead, you go.
You're gonna feel more excited and impressed what you hear after you listen to a Jewels song than after you listen to a Lloyd Banks song. I'll tell you that.
At that time, yes.
That's a fact.
But that's commercial songs you talking about. I'm talking about freestyles, lyrically.
Go to mixtape. Yo,
Jewels can't fuck with Lloyd Banks at all.
Jewels can't. Did y'all hear that? Wayne
can't lyrically. Damn, you still going? Can somebody else argue?
I'm just saying, y'all making arguments at something.
Go ahead, man. Keep going. Go
ahead. Make your argument, man.
Hold on. Y'all just want to say things and then nobody can respond to them? Y'all just want to say things and then move on?
How long are you going to respond? You sound like a damn run-on sentence.
Nate just said something that was incorrect. Period? He just said something that was incorrect.
No, we said something that was subjective.
No, it was incorrect.
For what you believe. For what you believe. It wasn't objective. It was subjective to what you believe.
Jewels made better songs than Lloyd Banks.
That's another one who's super lyrical. Joel Ortiz. He ain't got nothing to do with none of that drill shit.
He's an old head.
A lot of niggas that
he's an old head. He don't count.
It's a lot of niggas that been putting on, man. That's lyrical, man.
Y'all gotta stop the scene.
But Jewels though he can make a better song than Lloyd Banks. But as far as mixtapes back in the day, lyrically,
are you serious? Wayne versus Jewel mixtape was probably his.
That don't touch none of them G Unit mixtapes, man.
You're wildin'.
You're crazy.
You're wildin', Nate.
You're crazy.
You're wildin'.
You're crazy.
Oh, you're wildin'.
How am I wildin'? I'm telling you the truth. That Lloyd Banks.
You're misleading the public.
Lloyd Banks in that G Unit era was culture change.
You're telling the public the truth? I think not.
I think I'm telling them more facts.
Lloyd Banks in G Unit was culture changing.
No, 50 Cent was culture changing.
That's what I said.
Lloyd Banks was not culture changing.
Yes, he was.
Jewels was more of a culture changer than Lloyd Banks. People, no, yes, he what? Boy, yo, stop that, man. Stop that. You
No,
stop.
because when 50 Cent came,
was not no culture. Yo, Tony Yayo was more of a culture changer than Lloyd Banks.
How?
Yo, Lloyd Banks was on the bottom of the damn totem pole, man. Are you serious?
How?
When it comes to like impact and culture, Lloyd Banks ain't have no impact on the culture like
lyrically. Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
Stop that shit, man. Stop it.
He had lyrically, he had more of. I'm telling you, lyrically, yes, he did.
Oh, he did not, man. Stop it. Stop.
Lyrically, he had more of a culture change than Jewels did.
Stop it. Yo, because his album sold numbers because 50 was hot at the time. Everybody sold when 50 was hot. That's why Game got over there and sold. Young Bucks, all the niggas sold.
So Jewel should have sold just as more.
After that, how many of them niggas sold after that besides Game? None of them.
Jewel should have sold just as more. He was with Cam. He was with Cam.
Nah, he was with Hov. He was over there with Hov.
He still was with Cam, man. Come on. He didn't come up. He didn't come up under Rockefeller.
He talking about being disrespectful. No, nobody being disrespectful to Lloyd, man. He just wasn't. No.
Exactly. You are.
No, Lloyd was not an impact on no culture at the time. You're trying to mix 50's impact with Lloyd Banks, and you can't do that, man. You can't.
Man, Lloyd Banks got one line that'll kill any of Jewel's. Shit'll get uglier than a Master P sneaker. Like, man, come on, that's cliche as hell. But come on, people was loving that shit back then.
That was never crazy.
Come on, that victory freestyle they did. Come on, man, just listen to it.
Stale face. Nothing's crazy over there, man. Y'all gotta
listen to it. Just listen to it.
I did listen to it. I grew up listening to this shit, but Joel was always over him. His wave was bigger than. I won't say his wave was bigger because the G Unit wave was crazy, but the Dipset wave was crazy too. So I would say Joel was just better. He was better than Lloyd Banks.
I'm dead.
You gotta add in your opinion.
Yeah,
he was better than Lloyd Banks. Swag.
You gotta add in your opinion.
You are being disrespectful to Banks, man.
Swag, songs, all that stuff, man.
Yeah, he might have had the swag in the songs, but lyrically, he was not fucking with Banks.
Up there with Fab and Kiss. Ain't no way Banks was up there with no Fab and Kiss, man. They were every track. They compared Fab. You're bugging now. They compared Fab and Lloyd Banks. What are you talking about? This stuff, man. Lloyd ain't never been on a Fab level.
What?
Ever.
My God.
You gotta stop this stuff.
Chime in with the comments.
We gotta stop this stuff.
Chime in with the comments because I know I'm not the only one that feel like that.
This shit is crazy.
Nah, of course you're not the only one that feels like that. It's him.
Nah, y'all niggas is wild.
Always gotta be Mr. Adversity. Always gotta be Mr. Adversity, man.
Like y'all, I don't know where y'all going with this Lloyd Banks thing. Lloyd Banks was. Y'all gotta stop that.
Lloyd Banks was fired, man. He was more fired.
You don't know where we're going. You don't know where we're going, but New York knows where we're going. New York, all of New York knows where we're going.
Nah, they don't.
And they want to see it. They want to see the verse battle.
Nah, they don't. They
want to see Lloyd Banks versus Joel Santana. That's what they want to see.
Joel's would kill him. He would cream him.
Man, that's not even that's not no comparison.
And you can't use no G Unit songs. It gotta be like
he can't use no Dipset songs.
That's fine. He got songs without Dipset. Are you kidding me?
And so he got songs without G Unit.
Yeah, but they don't hit nowhere.
And I said that.
They don't hit nowhere.
And I said that.
So he would get killed in a verse.
Get killed in the verses. Yes, that's why I said there was no comparison.
Thank you.
There's no comparison, but I said lyrically, he's better than Joel.
Lloyd Banks was never over Fab. You can't ever be over someone at a time. Then what happened to him? He was over to him. Then what happened? He just fell off.
Overall, lyrically, it's not even just that time. Right now he's better than Joel.
No, he's not. Yeah, he is. Joel's fell off significantly.
Yeah, he just came home, but still, like even before that. The man ain't come out with an album since 2005.
He hasn't. He hasn't.
Damn.
He hasn't. But I don't think he ever.
And that was mixtapes. He had all those backlight cook cracks and stuff like that. That's where he reigned. That's where he reigned. That's where he reigned at. Mixtapes. But as far as album deals and all that, nah.
That one with Hove.
Nah. The For Me to You when he was on Dipset and he went to Rockefeller, that was his first album. That was fire. That's a certified classic. Yes, I'm not arguing that. The second album, certified classic. I'm not arguing with that. But what have you done since then?
Went to prison.
No. Since 2005? No.
Yeah, he did.
No. He only did. Joel did like 2 years.
With the hammer.
Joel did like 3 years, and that's it.
And then before that, he did like a 2-year stretch, Nate.
No.
Yeah, man.
No, you gotta watch Love and Hip Hop then because they televised the whole thing.
I know, I did. Before that, he was on there. He had no teeth.
The man, since 2005, the man was stuck in contract woes, man. He couldn't put out no solid body of work. Cam didn't want to deal with him. Cam sold his contract.
So what did that guy? I don't understand.
He's trash.
I don't know. All I'm saying,
lyrically, he wasn't over no Lloyd Banks.
He is over Lloyd Banks.
In that era, no, he wasn't.
He is. He was. He's not now, but he was. But since we transitioned and we were supposed to go from Little Uzi Vert to the to our top 3 Philly rappers. That we were supposed to go to, But I guess I'll go first. I ain't go first yet. I'll go first. I like going first. Number 3, I go with people who have an influence in Philly, Nate. Okay, people influence.
Wait. This is subjective. You got to say that. You don't know what people running around in here doing.
Oh no, I do.
Everything. People live how they live in Philly. People live how they live in Philly.
When I watch stuff and I hear people say that this person is a difference maker or does whatever, you know what I mean? Then that's not subjective.
Are you paying attention to what they're saying, or are you paying attention to what they're saying, or are you catching half of what they're saying and then adding to what they're saying? Which one is
my list? My list is gonna be what they did for the culture.
Good. Mine is top 3 rappers in Philly.
Mine is gonna be what work they put in.
Well,
okay. Y'all do y'all. It's back on you though.
But I'm gonna do it how I do it. For me, number 3, I went with AR-Ab.
You already
he ain't put out no albums. No album. That's AR-Ab, Mr. Drug Lord. But AR-Ab mixtapes is fire. AR, he was rocking with Cassidy. AR-Ab was fire. And not only that, since y'all like speaking on shit, AR-Ab was really rapping and doing everything that he was rapping about. Everything. That's why he in the feds right now fighting all them damn charges for the rest of his life. You know what I mean? And on top of that, like AR-Ab was like one of the most respected niggas in Philly. Like, and niggas from Meek Mill to Beanie Siegel to Cassidy all the way down to tell you that stuff. You know what I mean? And on top of that, the man is like real life like nice. He's like nice. He's like lyrical a little bit. You know what I mean? He has nice punchlines and all that.
Lyrical.
So I fuck with AR-Ab. I like what he gives out and stuff like that. Like I say, he ain't got no albums. He was on his way. He tried. He signed with Cash Money. I'm pretty sure he signed with Cash Money with Baby, but you know how Baby does niggas and shit.
Not exactly. Now, what would Cash Money really do with an AR-Ab, man?
You know what I mean? He's just trying to get his money. He's trying to get his money. That's all.
That's crazy.
That's all. Number 2, I'm gonna have to go with Cass, man, because Cass had had a nice successful wave. His bars is crazy, like his punchlines is crazy. Like Cass, like as a artist, as a musical artist, out of everybody in Philly, I think Cass would leave him on the track. I think Cass would debatably leave just about everybody on Philly if they all had a track together. If he had a track with one of them, I think he would debatably leave them all. You know what I mean? Just off of
I think K Slay might have put something together like that.
What for Philly
Yeah,
or Cassidy?
I think so, if I'm not mistaken.
I have to check into it. But yeah, I think I like what Cass gives out at number 2. So I put Cass at number 2. You know, his I'm a Hustler. He have a bunch of classics. You know, his Hotels, like he was able to transition into industry as well as keep it lyrical and stuff. I don't particularly like I don't like his battle rap. You know, I don't like that. You know, his that lane that he's in now. Like his battle rap back in the day, like you know his Freeway, Cut the Beat On. You know, things like that. Like that shit was. You know, he had a nice run. He had a nice wave.
Yeah, that was more monumental.
Yeah, you know what I mean. Like you got to put Cass on your list for that stuff. You cannot never leave him off of that. He'll always be one of the goats of Philly for that stuff. But number 1, man, I had to go with my guy Beanie, man. It was Beans. It's a Beans world over here, man. Beanie Siegel. You know, he just like that whole era, the era that he was rapping in. For me, I feel like that was like you know one of the best eras to be rapping in. It was like an all time, like almost everybody at that time was lyrical to a point, to a degree. So for him to stand out as like one of the top echelon of writers and spitters, you know what I mean? Like that speaks volumes to that. You know, he got legendary songs that hit hard at home. You put them on and just zone out. You know what I mean? Like, you know, he got legendary beefs. You know, he did his prison times. Like, you know what I mean? He's known for stuff. You know, Beans. He used to hold Hove down. It'd be like Hove's little bodyguard and stuff like that. You know what I mean? I seen in the comment section, we seen Oskinos and them niggas. Like he put on them State Property Boys. You know what I mean? He got them niggas acquainted, acclimated in the game and shit like that. You know what I mean? So he was able to put on.
So you telling me Hove didn't have no Brooklyn goons before he met up with Beans?
That's not what I'm saying. Bro. No, but what I'm saying is Beans went
to hold Hove down. Where he used to hold him down?
What are you talking about? Do you not listen to the stories? Are you kidding me?
Can you tell me some stories? I'm a man that wants to be
you better
educated.
He used to hold him down during the hip hop beefs, not nothing street.
Yeah, right, man.
Oh, okay, hip hop war.
Not even just Hove. Man, y'all better go listen. Listen,
okay.
That's
it. All right.
Lies. Listen. Right. See, y'all lying.
I don't know. I want to be educated. Can you educate me?
Yeah, I want to know about. I want to know about a situation.
Can I hear some stuff?
Are you ready or no?
Absolutely.
If y'all listen to his Breakfast Club interview, he give you information on the Breakfast Club interview. The man, he don't do a lot of interviews, but look at this shit. He's a man getting in trouble for, and he'll tell you he'll hold it down for Hove. And if matter of fact, that's what hurt him the most is that he used to hold it down so hard for Hove, and when he got locked up, the fact that Hove didn't reach out to him or put no money on his books or give him an opportunity when he got out of prison, that's why he hurt him so much, and that's why he was going at Hove like that. Because he used to hold down like that. Like that was his man.
He used to hold him down.
So that was Beans' side, right?
And then on top of that, Beans, and then when Hove got Kanye, like just because Kanye fucked with Hove, when Kanye, like he tell you in the Breakfast Club interview, when Kanye had his beef, what he come with? He came with his goons and all the hammers.
No, what I'm asking you, you heard Beans' side, right? But you never heard Hove's side.
Hove's side of what?
Like every A has a B. You think Beans told you the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God? Come on now.
Into what regards? The man, all I said was that man held Hove down.
And what? How? Where?
How and where?
I'm saying, where did he hold him down? Like what did he hold him down? Doing what?
They never got into no altercations together.
Right. That's holding him down. That's what I'm talking about.
How do y'all know that?
Because they spoke about it. They spoke about their whole relationship.
How do y'all know that?
They spoke about their whole relationship.
No, I don't know it.
So how do you know that he held him down?
Because Beans tells you. What was the last Beans interview you listened to?
Oh, what does he say exactly? What does he say?
So what is the reason? So what's the reason Beans? So what's the reason Beans was mad at him when he came home from prison? Why was he mad? Why was he offended? Why did he take that to heart? If it was just all music, if that's all it was, why did he take that to heart?
Because it was all about money, man. That's it. That was it.
Make no sense.
That was the fallout of their relationship.
It really wasn't though, Nate. It wasn't. That wasn't the fallout of their relationship.
Beanie was mad. Beanie was mad because Jay wasn't holding him down. Jay wasn't holding him down while he was locked up.
Just tell me, y'all listen to Jay-Z interviews. Y'all don't listen to Beans interviews. That's the problem. Y'all don't listen to Beans.
Listen. I don't listen to neither one of them. I'm asking you to give me the information.
I'm telling you.
But you're not saying. All you're saying, what you're saying is you're saying something, but you're saying it broad. You're not giving me like, yo, he held him down from getting shot at, or someone's gonna snuff him. Who was gonna snuff him? Oh, his name was such and such. Like, you're not telling me nothing. Where he held him down from what? What he held him down from?
Tata held him down more than Siegel did.
You want me to give you an on-scene account like I was there, something that they did?
Tata held him down more than he did.
I'm telling you what that man said out of his mouth.
I need more facts than just a man saying. I need more facts than a man's word saying. Than Siegel's word saying. I need more facts than Siegel's word just saying I held Hove down. I don't want to. I need something more. Held him down from what? That was a made man when you got up with him. Hove was already a made man.
Not like that. Not to that degree.
He didn't need Siegel. He didn't need Siegel for no enforcement.
Y'all gotta stop that, man.
He didn't need no Siegel for no enforcement.
He was out there stabbing people over Charlie Baltimore. Like, what kind of made man was he? What are you talking about? What y'all niggas is talking about?
Siegel ain't had nothing to do with that.
You say he a made man. What kind of made niggas is out there stabbing niggas like that? If you a made man, what are you talking about?
Back then he wasn't as made.
This is my point exactly. That's my point exactly.
What's your point? What are you saying exactly?
What is your point?
When Beanie was with that nigga, he wasn't made like that.
Beanie wasn't with him when he stabbed Un.
Beanie came a couple years after that. He still wasn't made.
Exactly.
Was he made, Nate?
What is your point?
Was he made? When Beanie came, was Hove made like that?
Of course he was made.
Yeah, exactly.
Come on, man.
Y'all niggas is crazy.
Hove was a millionaire by the time Siegel came.
He was a millionaire when he stabbed. What are you talking about, Nate?
No, he wasn't.
Oh my fucking God, man. H to the Izzo. He wasn't a millionaire when he dropped H to the Izzo.
When he stabbed, that was back in the 90s, bro.
Yo, man. Y'all got
that was back in the mid-90s when he stabbed him.
Correct information. Y'all niggas be wild.
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna look it up. When did Jay-Z stab Un? Hold on.
Y'all niggas is crazy.
When niggas sound silly because you're not saying nothing really. You're really not saying nothing.
Yo, you want me to give you an on-scene account like Beanie Siegel is out there telling niggas like, yo, we was here and I pulled the hammer and did this to that nigga. Like,
because he didn't do none of that shit. That's why.
Nigga, why is he on camera? Why? I don't understand. Why would he be on interview? Why would he be doing that on camera? Why would he be talking about it? Why? I don't understand.
He's clout chasing.
So Jay-Z caught that. Jay-Z caught that case in 1999.
Oh, he wasn't made then?
No, not like he is now. No.
So Nate? What are you talking about?
He wasn't
made. When Beans signed with Hove, he wasn't the same made in 99 when Beans was with him.
So Beanie exactly. So Beanie Siegel didn't come until a year or two after that.
He was made in the same way. Like, what are you talking about?
Beans ain't never been no enforcer.
Beans ain't never been no enforcer for Jay-Z. He ain't never been no. He ain't never been no enforcer for Jay-Z.
That's the bottom line, man.
He ain't never been. He ain't never been an enforcer for Jay-Z.
Beans was though. That's what y'all going wrong with. That's what y'all don't have your information correct.
Lyrically,
y'all got to go back to the drawing board. Y'all got to get corrected. Y'all wrong.
Lyrically, that's it. That's the only thing he was
wrong. It wasn't lyrical. Him and Styles and them niggas was about to kill each other, my nigga. What are you talking about?
Exactly.
So how is that lyrical? What are you talking about?
That's where it all stemmed from.
Oh my goodness, this stuff is crazy.
It all stemmed from
the lyrics. About to kill niggas, Nate. How is that lyrical?
It all stemmed from the lyrics.
Nate, I don't know what the fuck you talking about. Man. Niggas was about to kill niggas. You talking about lyrics?
Exactly, because it all
That's not
stemmed from the
exactly.
lyrics.
Like the niggas was really doing shit.
And it's
Really
all,
holding shit down.
and they talked about this shit.
Really holding. You talking about? Oh, he held him down. Lyrical. He was really out there doing
about. Man, he talking about fucking kidnapping his kids and all types of shit. Like, come on, people take offense to that shit. So of course you're gonna want to kill a nigga when you see him.
Yo, Mo, that nigga was holding Hov down in all kinds of aspects.
Lyrically,
lyrically, streetwise, all that. He tell you that. Look up his interviews.
Tata did more for Jay-Z than
a lot of people hold Hov down. Let me ask you something. Let me ask you something. When he was information about a lot of people that held Hov down streetwise and all that, and Hov just neglected them and left them for dead. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? You'll find a lot of niggas like that.
Nah, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah. You see, and you know it's a fact. And you know it's a fact because you see how easy he did Dame and Biggs. You see how he did them niggas. So if he do them niggas like that, then you know that he'll do a lesser tier nigga.
And that was over money. That was over money.
Exactly. This is what I'm telling you. So that show what kind of character he have. He have no problem leaving you behind and throwing you under the bus.
But they ain't had no physical beef. It was all over money.
What? You talking about Dame and them, Mo?
That's what I'm talking about.
I'm telling you what kind of character this nigga has. So if you show that character with niggas that you came up with,
we don't care about his character. Why are we on his character?
Right, but what's that got to do with what we talking about?
What are you talking about, man?
Where did Dame Dash come into this?
Are y'all paying attention to anything I'm saying?
Where did Dame Dash come into this though?
Because if y'all paying attention to anything I'm saying, you wouldn't be asking these questions. His character come into play. I'm not
here to be a therapist, man. I'm not here to do that. I'm here to be a person who analyzes these guys and musically. That's it.
What it got to do with therapists, bro? That don't make. This is common sense stuff. If the nigga is able to throw his niggas that he came in the game with under the bus and let them go broke and treat them niggas like shit, let me guess, he's gonna hold niggas on a lesser tier on a higher pedestal. Is that what y'all telling me?
Wait a minute. What about the guy? What about the guys that wait? Hold on. Let me make an argument for the guys that was successful under the Rock Nation. Let me see. You got Old Dirty Bastard. He was a platinum artist under the Rock Nation. Let me see. You got J. Cole. He's a platinum artist under the Rock Nation. You got several artists that didn't flop under the Rock Nation. You got the same type of rap. No, what do you mean? No.
He died. Old Dirty Bastard died before they separated. Old Dirty Bastard had died.
It doesn't matter. When he dropped the album under Rock Nation, that shit went platinum, my nigga.
The nigga was dead before they split. He was dead before they split.
What do you mean he wasn't dead? He got to get that bread.
Yo, Old Dirty Bastard died before them niggas split. Before Rockefeller split.
Old Dirty was in them Rockefeller movies and all that, so he got that.
That's a fact. That's a fact. But what difference do it make if he was dead or living? Rock Nation is Rock Nation, bro.
No, it's not. Rock Nation and Rockefeller is two different things. Rock Nation is Jay-Z shit. Rockefeller is Jay-Z, Dame Dash, and Big shit. That's the difference.
All right. So Rock Nation got platinum artists over there. So there's not. So what are you saying?
So did Rockefeller. I don't know what that have to do with anything, though. That don't got nothing to do with anything. That don't nothing to do with us.
What I'm saying is like Bean's career went where it went because he couldn't elevate. He was just a street nigga, and that's it. He couldn't make songs.
That's not true.
Couldn't make songs. He couldn't make songs. He could not make songs that attracted the people worldwide.
That's not
obviously.
True.
Obviously.
That's not true.
Where's he at? Where's he at?
His career went downhill because he went to prison, and when he came home,
that's not why his career went down. Bullshit. A lot of niggas go to prison, man.
That man had health problems.
Yeah, that man did a 5-year stretch, came home, and Hov didn't give him nothing.
Nah, man, ain't no putting that on Hov, man. That man had 2 albums. That man had two albums, and neither one of them went platinum. That man had 2 albums, and neither one of them went platinum. He had the truth. He had the truth, and he had the reason.
Platinum by now.
The Truth is platinum.
Yeah, I'm sure one is platinum by now. You're wilding.
The Truth didn't go platinum. Pull it up.
I'll pull it up.
Pull it up. Pull
You're
it up.
wilding.
Two-time gold member.
Siegs is out there, bro. You're wilding. But like I don't know why I don't know why they hate on Siegs. Beans held it down for Hov. And that's why I said that was the fall off of Beans' career. When he came home from prison and Hov just left him for dead.
XXL Mag. Today, March 6th, is the 44th.
And then that's what happened. That's why Beans started making a couple of diss songs towards him because he was hurt. Like, nigga, matter of fact, if you go listen to the damn
Yo, we off this, man. Yo, go ahead, man. I thought you was only your second, third rapper.
That was my first one. Anyway, Beans, that's what we're talking about.
Yeah.
All right.
Beans.
We expended too much time on somebody who's sitting home with lost 50 pounds with a Macy Gray voice, man. Where we going with this?
Yo, man, because he's a legend.
He's a legend for you.
He's a 50-year-old legend. Are you serious?
He's not 50. He's not 50.
Yo, you're wilding. Everybody in Philly was looking up to Beans. Everybody. And all the niggas tell you that. AR, Ab, Cass, all them niggas. That was the original Philly nigga that them niggas wanted to emulate. Are you serious?
No, that's facts. That's facts.
Are you serious? Like, yo, stop that stuff, man.
Beanie Siegel is the GOAT of Philly.
Stop that stuff, man.
But I'm gonna give y'all my list real quick.
He was.
He's the GOAT. He's the GOAT.
He was.
My number 3.
He's not finished with his list.
Are you supposed to make music forever?
Phew said that was his number 1.
I'm asking, he's supposed to make music forever, or at some point you're supposed to stop?
Nah, shit. He can stop whenever he's not successful to stop.
You act like he got like
he can't
he's
live
not successful, right?
He can't live off his track record what he got out right now.
I'm not talking about his bread. I'm talking about him being the GOAT of Philly. He's good. He don't have to make no more music or none of that.
He died.
Y'all talking about his bread. I don't really care about his bread. I didn't know we was making a list of the top bread makers in Philly, because I'd have had a different list. I know at the time when he was with Hov, I know he had one of the most.
Nah, we wasn't.
Nah, he just threw that in there. That was funny.
He had money when he was with Hov. I know that.
How long ago was that?
He had money when he was with Hov.
That was some time ago.
Early 2000s. That was over a dub.
With Hov, like, what are we talking about, man?
That was over
20 years.
Yeah, that's over a dub ago.
State property, all that stuff, man.
Time flies, man.
Yeah, dude.
Time flies, man.
So because he's not a millionaire, that don't make him the GOAT of Philly.
It's been 2 decades since Beanie Siegel seen
I'm asking a question. So because he's not a millionaire, that don't make him a GOAT of Philly.
No, he is a GOAT. Wait
a minute. How you know he's not a millionaire? We don't know what he is.
No, we do know he's not a millionaire.
He's not. He spoke on that.
How do we know? Somebody looked his net worth up.
Do y'all watch the Breakfast Club?
Wait a minute.
Tell you on the Breakfast Club.
Wait, so you mean, hold on, wait a minute. Hold on, wait a minute. So you mean to tell me how many years he got in the rap game?
Yo, you be doing all that, man. He had a lot of years incarcerated, bro. That ruined his rap career. Where? You mean where?
Where? When?
Yo, he was signed to Rock and had state property and all that shit before he got locked up. Like, what are y'all talking about, man?
Man,
I don't know how much time he did.
Why he was locked
Beanie
up?
Siegel's net worth is
while he was locked up, Hov split from Dame and all them niggas, man.
His net worth is only 100,000.
Yo, so while he was locked up,
that's it.
Oh fuck, man.
We just said he wasn't a millionaire. We just
said man, damn.
Nobody was arguing that case. But while he was locked up, holding him.
I didn't think. Yo, how many years he been in the game? How many years was it?
Over a dub. Was he
in the rap game?
Over a dub.
Saying over a dub, man. He spent
100,000.
Like, what? Y'all is crazy with this stuff, man.
He came out in 2000.
He did Fed cases and all that stuff, man. So let me guess. Hov ain't paid for none of his lawyer fees. So all that stuff was free. All that
What
stuff
got-
was free, right?
That ain't got nothing to do with his net worth.
How? What are you talking about? You fighting Fed charges and state charges don't got nothing to do with your net worth, Nate? Let me guess. Them lawyer fees must be like $100 and something dollars, huh?
That's why he did his time. He didn't get off.
What? Oh my goodness, Nate.
Hov wasn't helping him. What are you
He
talking
paid
about?
for his own lawyer fees, which he had to get lawyer fees in order to get his damn sentence reduced. Well, you got to go pay for a lawyer, so you get your sentence reduced, Nate.
That man
Then
did
you
his
can plead
time.
out to a lesser sentence, Nate.
That man did his time.
Oh my goodness, man! It ain't recovered since. I don't know what your argument is, but that argument don't make no sense. But it ain't recovered since.
Siegel's not rapping right.
since.
Siegel's not rapping right now because he got health problems, man. The man had a
Yeah,
collapse.
he got health problems. Yeah, he
The
got
man,
diabetes.
the man got one lung, man. He
Which
can't
was
rap
exacerbated while he was in prison. Like, come on, man. Which got worse while he was
Where's
in
this
prison.
prison stuff coming from? When
mean,
did
what is
he
it?
do his bid? When did he do
Yeah,
his
he did.
bid?
He did a state bid. He did a Fed bid. All that stuff.
I don't
bro.
know. I'm asking.
I'm telling you.
Yeah, he did time.
I'm telling you. You talk. Yeah.
That's
that
not what
stuff,
I'm asking you. I asked when
Yeah,
did
when
he
he
do his
was-
bid, his last bid?
I don't know when he did his last bid,
Oh,
man.
his last bid probably was early 2000s.
What do you?
Nah, it was late 2000s, like 2010ish. But yeah, he had like the state charge and he had the Fed charge though, bro. Yeah, he was locked up for a while.
Oh, he did a bid in 2010.
Like right before
He did a
that.
bid in 2010.
Like right before that. Maybe 08 or something.
What did he? Oh, like 08.
Something like that.
So he's been home for 13 years, basically, right?
Yeah, but he came home fighting his diabetes and all that other stuff though. He came home like a disabled man.
When did he get? So when did it start going downhill from him? Didn't he get shot recently or some shit?
Nah, he
he
got I know he got beat up on camera.
Yes,
knocked
no?
out.
He didn't get beat up. He got knocked out. He didn't get beat up.
He got knocked out on camera by somebody.
He didn't get shot. Nah, he didn't get shot.
The man had a collapsed lung.
He got a collapsed lung. He got type 2 diabetes.
He came out with some songs. He don't sound the same. Ain't nobody trying to hear Siegel right now.
He can't rap because he can't breathe. He can't breathe like that.
He got other issues besides that going on. So ain't nobody looking for Siegel. That's why his net worth is 100,000.
But that don't take away the greatness that he provided throughout his career.
It don't. That's why he's always gonna be a legend.
Yeah, he's a legend. He's a legend.
So what was y'all
He's
arguing?
definitely a legend.
That's what our whole argument was.
Just right now, he's just not doing what he's supposed to be doing.
I mean, he don't really have to do nothing no more. That was my initial argument.
With that net worth, he gotta. What you
See,
mean?
y'all talking about money. If we talking about stature, music stature, like he really, that's what I'm saying. He don't. If you just say he always be a legend in Philly. With that being said, he don't really. So
him being a legend is not making him money.
Is that stature? Is that ever going to change?
But him being a legend is not going to make him no money.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck how he make money. I don't give a shit about that. I'm talking about his music. I don't give a shit about his bro.
So if he was to come out with some music right now, if he would have dropped the EP on Friday, it would be fire to you.
I don't know. I don't know to what extent he could go. I don't know. I know he's disabled.
So I'm saying
I don't know at this point. I don't want to hear like a 55-year-old Beanie Siegel rapping like that either.
Where's this extra age coming in? 55, like.
Yo, Bean's like 55.
Why we take all this extended age on him, man?
Yo, he's old, man. Bean's an old man.
He's not 55, bro.
How you know he's 55? He's 50. He's 50 something, man.
No, he ain't.
An old man, yeah.
Coogee
He's
rap
like a 48, 49, 48.
Yeah, he gotta be like he's younger than Hov, man.
You're 50, man. That's 50 range.
Nah, he's like a 48, 49.
50 range, man. That's a 50
look it up right now.
That's a 50 piece, man. Oh,
got the half century mark, man.
The man was
over the half century mark. You got him 5 years over. Man, come on.
He was born in 74.
Yeah, 48. That's the 50 piece.
See?
Yeah, you add up 2 years of that man.
That's a 50 piece, man. That's it. 50
Told
piece.
you.
He added on 2 years to that man. Come on, man.
That's a 50 piece. But go ahead though. Go ahead, Nick. Go ahead.
Yeah, my list. I'm gonna go with my number 3. I'm gonna go with the pit bull in the skirt. I knew y'all wasn't gonna mention her, but she was
Nice,
going in.
nice.
Eve, she's the illest female at a
I love it.
Philly. You know, I knew
I
y'all
love
wasn't
it.
gonna mention her, but she was part of the Rough Riders. She had four albums. They maybe like 2 of them was platinum, and the other ones went gold. You know, she's very successful. TV shows. You know, she's the pit bull in the skirt. She's Rough Riders. So you know,
Okay,
the Rough Riders
like that.
was my group. So back growing up, so that was my shit. So
I like
number
that
2,
number. I like that number 3. Yeah.
number two, I'm gonna go with the basic Meek Mill. You know, he got 3 albums. You know, platinum Rock
Well,
Nation. You know, he's a big influence with the young crowd right now.
okay.
As you know, as far as you know, with the bike situation, even with his
Right,
legal
right.
situation, he's a poster boy for people who get done dirty by the system. You know, 10 years probation
Come
for
on,
what?
man. Robert Kraft supported that man. Robert Kraft, man. Robert
Exactly,
Kraft, man.
exactly,
Come on,
exactly.
man.
So it's
That's
bigger than
saying big
music with
things.
Meek
That's
Mill.
saying big things, man.
It's bigger than music with love with Meek Mill. So it's
Yeah,
not
it
just
is.
about
It's
the dirty.
Yo, y'all
definitely.
gotta stop it. Y'all gotta stop it. Yo,
What you mean?
Because him and Robert Kraft is not having friendly, like me and you is us having. They is not having this friendly discussions like that. He is on like
Oh
Oh
some.
no,
man,
no, they ain't
Yo,
doing all that, but still in
he on
all,
some.
like the man
He
he
came.
on,
mentioned the man. He
he on
mentioned the
some.
man.
Yo, he on some slave time type shit when it come to Robert
Nah,
Kraft.
man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Oh, like that's the type of time he on when it come to a Robert Kraft, and they be
But still,
I
man.
doubt
But
it.
still,
some
but
backseat
still.
shit. Yeah, man. If they a group of people, he
You
ain't
don't
front
know
row.
that. You don't know that he's on some
Yeah,
yes sir, no
man.
sir
Are you
shit with Robert
serious?
Exactly.
Kraft.
How
I
you
bet
gonna
he's
know that?
regular meat.
You talking
I
about
bet he's regular
you
meat.
talking about a Caucasian
Exactly.
billionaire. That is.
I bet he's regular meat.
Wow. You're wild. You talking about a Caucasian billionaire Trump supporter? You're
So
wild.
what?
I know.
Meek is meek, nigga. He don't care about. He's hood rich, like he said.
Exactly. Shit. He got to be somebody to be in the same space with that man.
Who?
Exactly, B.
He got good connects. That's what he got. He got good
He got to
connects.
be somebody to be even have that connect.
He got good connects.
Obviously, he's right there, rubbing shoulders.
They reached
Exactly.
out. He got good connects. They reached
He's
out.
the poster boy for people.
And at that time, he was with Nicki Minaj. You don't think Nicki Minaj's representatives
That ain't got nothing to do with nothing, because Nicki Minaj was out the picture when we talking about all the poster boy stuff.
No, she wasn't, man. No, she wasn't.
His legal situation is making him a poster boy for people like us. You know, like I said, you know, he's a GOAT in Philly just as well as Beanie Siegel, which branches off to my number 1 is Beanie Siegel. He got 10 albums. He got 10 albums. He got maybe 2 major studio albums, and then the rest are like, independent shit that he put out. But he, like, Phew said, he's been in rival beefs with people lyrically in the game, Rockefeller, and versus D Block. He personally, I think he beat Jada in that battle.
I do too.
Yeah. Even Jada will probably admit it to you. It was a tough one. That's why it almost came to blows with them. They was out for each other's heads, and they say it's in interviews and all that. They didn't had about it. So so yeah, that's Siegel was my number 1, man. He's the GOAT of Philly. But I do have an honorable mention though, but he's not. But he's part of the Philly culture. Is Gilly the Kid.
Gilly
the Kid.
I don't put Gilly in the music category. I put Gilly in like he's just like a
he's part of the music, man, too. He's part of the music too.
He was for Major Figures.
He was Major Figures.
Major Figures, not Philly's Most Wanted, but that was another group.
Listen.
That he was Major Figures, Dutch and Spade. They was in that group with him. But see, you probably don't know about Dutch and Spade though.
Man, I don't be following Gilly's.
See, they all part of Philly.
It's okay. It's all right. It's all right. It's all right. Hey, yo, listen. You was done with your list? You was done with your list or no?
I was just ending off with that. Gilly the Kid was another one of my honorable mentions.
Well, look. I'm gonna go with my number. No, okay. I apologize.
Yeah, he a street dude. You know, he's a funny dude. He's entertaining. He had beef with
Gilly.
growing up.
I like Gilly.
You
Gilly
know,
cool.
So it's not all about music with him neither.
Oh, he beefed with Beanie too. Him and Beanie had an ill beef.
They did, but you know, he didn't lose nobody. Siegel's side lost people in that beef.
And stuff got intense. Gilly really runs stuff.
Yeah, he talks about stuff.
Gilly don't run stuff in Philly, man. He
I
don't run shit.
I was just watching. I was just watching his last. I was just watching
run
his
shit
last.
in Philly,
bro. Running stuff, man.
I was just watching his last Breakfast Club.
He don't run shit in Philly.
I was just watching his last Breakfast Club.
Gilly's well connected. He'll be running stuff out there in Philly, man.
He don't run shit, bro.
He's connected.
He's running stuff, man.
Gilly's not running stuff, man. Gilly's not running stuff, and he's not running down on nobody, man.
Not at this point. He don't have to.
Nope.
He don't have to.
What are you talking about? So how he running? How's he running stuff then?
What do you mean? How does he run it?
How?
He's well respected. He's well connected. Well respected.
He's still in charge.
So that means which one is it? Is you well connected or you're running it? Which one?
All them young niggas listening to this nigga.
Running stuff means nobody else can eat. That's what running stuff means. Nobody else could eat. That I'm running this. Nobody can eat unless I say so.
He's not running it like that. But
we can't say he's running. They can't say he's running Philly, man.
Gilly was on that time at one point, man. Gilly's an old.
No, ain't no at one point, and then people was on that same show.
He was supposed to be on that forever. Like, what we talking about?
He's still on that time. He's still on bullshit time. Watch his last.
Hey, listen, man. Yo, there's other people out in Philly on bullshit time too, man.
Man.
Yep, I believe you.
Gilly don't get touched.
But he's well respected.
Gilly don't get touched.
He ain't running around touching people either. He's not running around touching people.
He does.
He's not touching people. I don't never see Gilly in them Philly projects disrespecting people.
He talks mad shit.
What?
I'm talking about touching. I ain't never seen.
When he was beefing with Cassidy, he was walking all up and down his hood looking for Cass.
That's that. I mean, and I seen Cassidy walking up and down his hood too.
No, you didn't. No,
like
you
Gilly,
didn't.
they talking about, man, Gilly don't even be out here on this side of town.
He apologized to Gilly. That's what you seen. You did not see him walking up and down to escalate that beef. No, you did not, bro. No, you didn't. He was scared to death. He was.
Come on, man. I seen clips of Cassidy saying. I seen clips of Cassidy. I didn't say he was walking up and down his hood, but I did see him out in the hood with a DVD, getting back at Gilly in Philly. With Philly niggas on deck. I don't know if it was Varsity Fam.
He apologized, Mo. What are you talking? He apologized for all that stuff.
I don't know about none of that. I just know he was talking that. He was getting at him.
It's on camera. That nigga was in that.
I would say Ab got more of a street influence than Gilly.
Nah.
Yeah.
Nah.
Ain't no way you gonna tell me a man that caught a Fed case with over 100 members.
Yes, I could tell you.
Ain't no way in the world you're gonna tell me a man that caught a Fed case with over 100 members don't got more pull than a podcast guy.
Nate, how many years did his cousin Wallow do? They was out there doing shit.
Wallow, we talking about ARF, leader of the OBH, original block hustlers.
Yo, Gilly was doing this before.
Let me speak. Can I speak? As a matter of fact, you know what? We'll kill the argument. I don't even. So it's coming to my artists. I don't even want to speak because once I speak, he interrupts. So ain't no reason to speak. You can't even get a full word out.
Nah,
I'm moving on. I'm moving on, man. Where we at? I chose Black Thought, man. I chose Black Thought for my my number 3. I went Black Thought, man, over over 25 years in the game. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, we already know his body of work. He's a trendsetter over there in Philly. You know what I'm saying? In terms of his way, his culture, his neo soul rap. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit is pivotal. You know what I'm saying? So I chose him. My number 2, I went with A.R.Ab. That's my guy out in Philly. You know what I'm saying? We talking about a man that got 12 mixtapes, 3 albums, a leader of over 100 men. You know what I'm saying? OBH, original block hustlers. Yo, I think he told me he had a 10-mile radius from Allegheny all the way to wherever the 10 miles ended up. And it was all him and his OBH guys. You know what I'm saying? Getting bread, doing what they do. 100 niggas that could vouch for him. Dark Low, all his guys. Shice Bob D, all these guys.
I was just about to mention him too.
They vouch. Everybody, everything I hear in Philly goes back to A.R.Ab and the pain he was putting in.
I ain't never heard
that goes out to these.
Gilly.
I mean, that's what I hear. That's what I hear. That's from battle rappers.
He didn't mention
battle rappers in Philly.
He mentioned Dark Low. Dark Low
to street niggas. To street niggas. Everybody that speaks about homeboy Leak Moss, all them niggas, they speak about A.R.Ab with the utmost respect. Nobody's shitting on his name. None of that. And the nigga's a well-known prison monster. He goes. A.R.Ab, that's my number 2. Not that none of that stuff counts, but it counts. Okay? Now, my number 1, it should come as no surprise to anybody. Meek Mill, man. It wouldn't be Philly without Meek Mill, man. I think he's had the most.
What?
Outside of Will Smith, I would say he's had the most culture buzz on Philly, man. Like, you know what I mean? 4 studio albums, 30 music videos, 57 singles, 5-time platinum member. Meek.
What?
Meek.
Yo, man. Y'all wow. Philly would still be Philly without Meek, man. Y'all niggas is crazy.
Meek.
Yo, listen. Philly would not be Philly without
I like the transition that Philly made during the Meek. I think more success was put out in Meek's era than it was in Sieg's era.
Man, Meek's music was used in sports events when they was in the championship.
Come on, man. Speak for Meek, man.
You said what?
Meek's music was used during sports championships.
A lot of people
when Philly was in the Super Bowl and they won it, Meek's music was the theme of that year. Meek got big that year.
Nay, he's from Philly. His team was
exactly, but he got even bigger.
Oh no, Nate.
He got even bigger after the Eagles won the Super Bowl.
Oh no, y'all got Meek on top of y'all list. Like I said,
yeah.
Philly would be Philly without Meek. Philly can't be Philly without Beanie. Philly can't be Philly without Cassidy.
Ain't nobody playing
nonsense. Ain't no way in the world you're gonna tell me Philly can't be Philly. Ain't no way in the world you can tell me Philly can't be Philly without Beanie.
You're talking about because he's industry. He's industry.
That's so is Beanie.
Yo, you act like they stopped making street niggas when they made beans coming out of Philly. You need to stop. Stop saying that.
Nah, Meek ain't no crazy street nigga.
Stop saying you sound crazy.
Yo, Meek ain't no crazy street nigga, man. You gotta stop that.
Philly's full of tough street niggas. That's what they do.
He said Meek's not one of them. Meek's not one.
You don't know what Meek is.
Meek gives it up too, man.
Yo, we hear all kind of accounts from everybody. Meek's not one of them, man. He's not.
Yo, I ain't never seen nobody put hands on Meek. That's for sure.
Meek gives it up.
What?
He may not give it up.
I ain't never heard telling nobody putting hands on Meek.
And you also ain't never hear in no situation where Meek had to be in a situation to get his hands put on. Because he's a nice, respectful dude to everybody.
He's not nice and respectful. He's far from nice and respectful.
Yo, bro, AR, if Y'all don't listen to interviews. AR Ab,
He's
all
well
the
respected.
all the niggas said
You
that
listen
they
to
do-
one-sided interviews. You listen to interviews with
Yo,
the people
bro,
who
if
you like.
multiple people is saying the same thing, I don't gotta listen to what the other niggas
You
gotta
listen to interviews with
Yo,
people
bro,
that
it
you
don't make no
that
sense.
you like.
So if
That you
Nate,
like.
if four people is telling
Exactly.
you one, if four people is telling you one thing, you gotta listen to what the actual person says for it to be true. No, nigga, 4 different accounts is telling you that the man was a nice dude, a good neighborhood dude that liked going around the neighborhood rapping. He wasn't putting in no crazy
That's
pain.
not what they're saying. That's not what they. I didn't hear that.
You're
I didn't hear that. I heard that the man was running around selling drugs. That's
that
what
is
I heard.
well.
The man was
Rapping.
right.
Primarily
And he had hammers. And he shoots niggas.
Rapping. No, he had
And he shoots niggas.
I don't know what kind of interviews you're listening to, but that's the wrong.
Right.
I don't know what you're listening to. Because
why you think?
In the
So
interviews,
why you? So all right. So he walk around Philly like he a king, bro.
you don't really.
They love him out there in Philly.
They should. He rep his city. If you rep your city, they should love you.
No,
Come on, man. Nah, that's false, bro.
No, because a lot of successful rappers go back to their city and they get their head blown off.
Not in Philly. That don't happen in Philly. Philly always have love for its own rappers. Philly's not like New York City. They too
no, because if Meek
Philly don't hate on
that don't mean that Meek don't
even know y'all niggas.
If Meek
so
was
you
to go
mean
to
to tell
certain
me
hoods in Philly, he get his top blown too without security.
Exactly.
There's gonna be an audience that know what I'm talking about.
Meek gotta go everywhere in Philly with security, man. Because if niggas was to catch him lacking anywhere, they would blow his top off, man.
Man, anybody get caught, any rich person gotta go anywhere with security. It don't got nothing to do with anything, man. It don't got nothing to do with it.
It's the respect. It's the respect.
How is that respect? You're rich. He's rich. What are you talking about?
You said a lot of rappers go back to their city and they get the most love in their own city. No, that's not the case. A lot of rappers
Philly, they do. Philly supports Philly, Nate. What are you talking about?
Not all the time.
Yes, they always supported each other, Nate. What are you talking about, man? What are you?
No.
Oh my goodness, man. Oh my goodness. Oh man. All right. I'm lying then. I don't know.
You may not be lying. That's your subjective.
No, I'm listening to all these interviews, man. I'm listening to these Philly niggas, and they all saying that they all these niggas, all of them used to be in studios together with each other. Like all of them support each other. But they don't be beefing. They don't be having music beef in Philly like they do in New York. They don't do that amongst themselves.
There's niggas on YouTube right now that's dissing Meek Mills
for clout.
Not for clout.
For clout.
It be real street niggas. It be real street niggas though.
For clout, Nate. If he wasn't rich, would they be dissing him?
But my point is,
what are we talking about?
My point is, he goes to those certain hoods in Philly. He's gonna get his top blown off by them same clout chasers.
Hey, anybody does that. Any rich nigga.
So you don't get love in your own city.
What are you talking about? That don't make sense.
You don't get love in your own city, man. You can go down south into Atlanta and get more love than you do in your own city. Like most rappers these days.
Nate, in Philly, them niggas support each other. Nate, when it comes to that music shit, they support each other. You don't be seeing rap beefs in Philly, Nate. You don't.
I don't know that.
You don't be seeing rap beefs in Philly, Nate.
So why was them Gilly the Kid chasing Cassidy around in his hood then?
Because Cassidy
supported everything.
Because Cassidy spoke ill on his name. That's why.
Like, come on, like Freeway had been beef with people. Like, come on, man. Like,
with who? Him and Cassidy had a rap battle. That's not beef. It's
not beef. It's not beef. But I didn't mention that. You mentioned the battle. I said he didn't have beefs with people in Philly. Nondescript people that you don't know about.
What I got to do with music? I said on the music tip, all the music artists support each other, Nate.
They don't though.
They do, Nate. None of them be trying. They don't be shitting on each other. That's why everybody was shitting on Beanie Siegel when he started shitting on Meek Mill for that clout, because they were like, "Yo, we don't do this in Philly. We don't do this to niggas." That's why everybody hopped all over Beanie Siegel like that. All them niggas.
Nah, that's not what it was. Not what it was. What it was is he did that track with Game, and Meek was beefing with. Can I finish?
Yeah,
That's what it was. That's exactly what it was.
Oh,
He did the track. He did a track with Game, and Meek was like, "Yo, what's up? That's the op. Like, we don't do that here in Philly." And everybody, AR Ab and them niggas was like, "Yo, we don't do that. What type of time you on, Beans?" And they checked him. Philly niggas checked him. Philly niggas checked him. He was like, "Yo, you right. I am out of pocket, but I ain't know." You know what I'm saying? Like,
and that's why he got knocked. And that's why he got knocked out by a Philly nigga.
Y'all niggas is giving.
That's
y'all
why he got knocked out by a Philly nigga.
Beans was never on a song with Game ever. He was on this song. They used Beans' voice in Meek Mill's diss song to Game. Beans was never on neither one of them songs. Neither one of them. Then Game made a diss song to Beans and to Meek. And then Beans' mans got on the phone with Game and squashed that shit. So like, what y'all talking about? That's a 100% fact, bro.
You could Google Beans diss track to
Google a diss song
Game.
right now with Game and Beanie Siegel on it. Google a diss song with Game and Beanie Siegel on it right now, Nate. Matter of fact, my phone's charged. Hold on. Y'all niggas, like, come on, man. Y'all giving out false information. Y'all trying to make me look like I don't know what I'm talking about. Y'all
don't.
We still got 2 topics.
Huh?
I'm saying we still got 2 topics. We can't be spending too much time on one topic, bro.
Well, we got to make sure the information is right on the topic. Game and Beanie Siegel never had a song together.
You right though, but you was absolutely right though, because that was recent as hell. They don't got no track together.
They don't got no diss song together.
You right.
Nowhere. Meek Mill put Beanie Siegel's voice on his diss song to Game. That's how all that shit started.
Yeah, but
that's not how that went.
It's still music involved.
The track. They got a studio. They got a track in the studio that they did together, and the reason why it never came out because them Philly niggas had that shit smashed. They smashed that shit. Like, we not. I'm telling you, that's what happened.
That's not true.
They had a studio track.
Bro, that's not
a studio track together. Game and Beans had a studio track together.
Yo, bro,
they linked up.
They linked up
during the time. They linked up during the time that Game was beefing with Meek Mill, and Philly niggas checked him, check Siegel like, what is you doing? This nigga Game is throwing shots at Philly, and you out here on the track with this nigga. This can't happen.
Bro, that's what happened. That's false.
That's what happened, bro.
False, bro. Yo, Game he had a song at Beans and Meek, bro. What are you talking about? That's
after the fact.
No, it's not after the fact.
What did you say? What did you say? Them was personal favorites or some shit?
Nah, I accidentally hit the button. That was from previous. That was conversation. Yo, bro. He didn't have no song with them. Shit, he was going at Meek and Beanie Game.
Thank you. Listen. What I'm saying is this: listen. The song never came out. It never dropped on no mixtape. It was a song that was recorded in the studio. Once the beef took place, the song then got deaded. That's what happened. Then he came at Beans. Beans came at him. He came at Meek. Game came at Meek. That's what happened.
That's not true, man.
That's what happened, man.
Meek put Beanie said a verse, a line. Meek put it on his diss song to Game. That's why when Game responded back, he responded with a song with Beans and to Meek. That's how all that shit started. And then them Philly niggas from Beans called up Game, Whack 100, and they would squash that shit. That's how that shit between Beans and Game got squashed. That's how that shit got squashed, bro. No Philly niggas had nothing to do with that. Beanie, and if you listen to the Breakfast Club interview, he tells you I was riding with Meek. I was riding with Meek for Game. If he asked me for a verse, I'd have gave him a verse. I was fucking with that.
You know what? I'm gonna tell you what interview it is that he did it with where he tells everything that took place.
The Breakfast Club, Beanie Siegel.
Nah. It's not with Charlamagne the God and them, man.
Breakfast Club.
it might be on just like a independent. I think it's on an independent video that he does, and he speaks about it, and he speaks about the whole situation. How what I'm saying, he speaks about exactly what I'm saying. What you're saying is exactly true, without a shadow of a doubt. I dispute that. I don't dispute that. What I'm saying is what I'm saying came prior
They
to
never had
what
a
you're
song
saying.
together, bro. They never had a song.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm
That's
telling
what I'm saying. It
they,
came
ne-
prior.
they
Like it
never.
was, because Siegel was, well, evidently, if you said it didn't happen, it didn't happen. Because this is what you're saying. I'm telling you what the man actually said happened, what took place. He said this is what sparked the whole incident, the whole beef. He
What
said,
interview?
look, this is what.
What interview? I'm gonna look up that interview. Who had the interview?
I'm not even
You gotta
sure.
move, man.
I'm not even sure.
No, I ain't gonna look it up right now. I'm gonna look it up after the show's over. Who
Right.
interviewed?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure what exactly interview that it is, but there's an interview stating I didn't
From
make this shit
Beanie?
up. It didn't fucking pop up in my head. I don't
From
know these
Beanie?
niggas. I'm not from Philly. You know what I
From
mean?
Beanie? Is it
This
from
shit
Beanie?
didn't pop up in my head. Like I didn't dream this shit. I'm telling
From
you,
Beanie?
this is what the fuck the man said came out of his mouth. He said,
Who?
look, this is what took place.
Beanie or Game? I'm gonna look up the interview. Beanie or Game? Who was the interview?
The interview was with Beans.
All right, that's it. I'll look it up.
Yeah, the interview. But while you looking that up, we got to go on to other topics. So we can move forward. We're almost 5 minutes into 2 hours. So, top 5 draft picks. In order, I'm gonna go with the dates that these guys was drafted. Who struck me the most? At 5, I went with Jabbar. The 1969 #1 draft pick. We know his body of work. You know what I'm saying? That's the captain, man. Lou Alcindor. Like he goes. There's still nobody that got more points in the NBA than him right now to this day.
On the
Fucking
verge.
50 years later.
On the verge, though. On the verge.
Not really. I mean, I don't know. We high ankle sprains right now and shit like that.
We on the heels.
So all right, so
Ain't nobody scoring 100.
We on the heels. We on the heels.
That's my number 5, man.
We on the heels.
My number 4.
You're right.
I
He
went
is
with Magic, man. I went with Magic. We talking about 5-time champion. You know what I mean? Multiple MVPs, Finals MVPs. Did it without Kareem. Started center. You know what I'm saying? Like the winning chip, Magic, man. I went with Magic. That's my number 4, 1979 draft pick. Moving up to 1984, I took Hakeem Olajuwon. You know what I'm saying? 2-time champ. You know, all defensive player of the year. We know his body of work, MVP, shit like that. Finals MVP. Bringing it into number 4, I went with Tim Duncan. Big Fun, 1997. You know what I'm saying? We know his body works. 5 chips. You know what I'm saying? Fucking all defensive teams, all NBA teams, first teams, like big fun, man. And number 1, it should come to no surprise to nobody. The King, man. 2003.
Go
2003, LeBron James, man.
Go
LeBron.
James.
You know what I mean? We know his body of work is still going. You know? So,
okay, I'm gonna go.
That was my top 5.
I'm gonna go next. I'm gonna go next with my 5.
Okay.
I got some statistics with this one too. You left a lot of statistics off.
No, I did not. I just picked draft people that fucking. That's it. All these people are legendary. You always trying to compete. You can't compete against legends, bro.
Because how can you? How else are you gonna do?
Because what? Why would you even try to compete against legends? Why?
You're not competing against legends. I'm just like, what is your the criteria?
There is no criteria. We're talking about people that provide greatness and championships.
Okay.
So what the fuck I leave out?
All right.
No, you did a good job.
Thank you.
But
You're just being talkative.
I'm just trying to figure stuff out. That's all. Internal questions. That's all.
You're just
Okay,
being talkative.
Internal questions. You know. That's all.
my
Yeah.
number five was you know, it might be a little low on my list, but it's like this is the new age dude, like LeBron James. He's not gonna be my
Okay.
number one because you know I like the older dudes.
Not gonna be
So he's my number 5, 27 points per game as a career. You know,
It's a like.
everybody knows his body of work. LeBron is he's gonna be a GOAT. He is a GOAT. You know, he's labeled with Jordan. He's up there with Kobe and all that. So
He could never be a number 5 if he has them labels, Nate.
but he's my number 5. Why can't he be? He's my number 5. Didn't I just
All
say
right,
that?
so that's your number 5. All right.
Okay, my number 5. Okay, number 4. Number is Shaquille O'Neal.
Oh.
You know, scoring titles in his 3rd year. You know,
Mm.
29 points per game.
You said scoring titles or scoring title?
Scoring title in his 3rd year as a professional.
Okay. All right. So all right. Bet. So he has one.
24 points per game. You know, coming out of LSU in 1992. You know, so he Shaq's body of work. You know, break rims, rebound king. You know, bodies dudes. You know, he was a bully in the league. So he's my number 4.
I don't know about that rebound king though. Like
he grabs boards.
Well,
Shaq, he's not the king. He's not the king of rebounds, but
okay, all right. I'm about to say because I ain't never seen a rebound award for him yet.
But you know, he grabs boards. You know, he sucks at the free throw, but you know that's nothing. But my number, that was my number 4. My number 3 is Allen Iverson. He at a Georgetown in 1996, 27 points per game. You know,
There gotta be some criteria for this stuff.
What you mean? I'm telling you the criteria. 27 points per game. You know, the straight out of Georgetown. They just win the NCAA when he left.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. I hear what you're saying, but to say that he's a top 5 all-time number 1,
he is. How ain't he though? Why? Because he don't have a championship?
I mean, I could name about like 10 other people before him, though, Nate.
I can too, but these are my favorites.
Like, you know what I mean? There's like
these are my favorites at the end of the day.
Go ahead. I just said there gotta be criteria. That's all.
Hey, there is. This is my criteria. You have your criteria of people that you like, and I have the criteria of people that I like.
Right.
So if somebody came along and was like, "Yo, I want to know who the top 5 all-time number 1 draft picks are," this is gonna be your list of them.
This is gonna be my list of who I think is.
They want an honest opinion. That's gonna be your all right.
I'm telling you, I like the older people. I don't like the new age basketball. LeBron is my number 5, so
it's not even a LeBron issue. It's not even a LeBron issue.
He's a GOAT. He's a GOAT regardless. He's the GOAT now. But he wasn't the GOAT back then when I was actually hard body watching basketball with my older brothers. You know? So Allen Iverson, he was my number 3.
Hold on, one other question. Are you going by their rookie year? What they did their rookie year? What are you going by?
I'm just going by who I think as a career, as a whole, not their rookie years, as a whole, their whole career. That were first round draft picks. So I'm going with my next pick, number 2 is Dwayne Wade. My favorite player of all time, you know.
He wasn't a number 1 pick.
Damn sure wasn't.
No, he was not.
He wasn't a number 1.
He was number 3.
He wasn't.
He was number 2, actually, wasn't he?
You said first round.
I said no. We said number 1 draft.
Yeah, number 1, top 5.
You wrote me in the text and said first round pick.
No, I said number 1. You got the same message I copy and pasted. Vital.
Oh, so that must have been my bad then. Well, he's my favorite player, so he's my draft pick. And then, but yeah, that just messed up my number one then too, because I put Kobe Bryant as my number one.
Kobe wasn't.
He's not a number.
He was
not a number one draft pick.
He was the 13th pick in the first round.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So that's why
number one.
That's 12 slots after number one.
but see, I thought he was talking about.
All right, Nate. Listen, we're gonna have to take an L. This debate, Nate. All right.
Yeah, I'll take that L. That's the miscommunication on your part.
Nuh-uh, Nate. Nuh-uh. Don't make me. I put the message on him.
It was discrepancies like that. It was discrepancies like that the last show.
Don't base the last shows on what don't base the last show on what you're reading, Nate. Don't base the last shows on what you're reading. Look it. I'm looking at it right now. It say top 5 number 1 draft picks.
That's what it says, man. That's what it says. That's what it says, man.
And I'm gonna look at my text.
Okay, I got it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Number 4, top 5 number 1 draft picks.
Sorry, man. Yo, accidents happen, man.
They do.
Okay, man.
All right, yeah, y'all got me with that one, but that's my fault though. That's my fault.
My name like that, man.
I read it wrong.
Just pick a number 1 real quick. Just pick a quick number 1, you know.
Amazing.
Nah, no, move on.
Just say LeBron.
Say LeBron. He don't get that.
Oh, all right. Well, let me go. Let me give y'all some knowledge tonight.
Okay.
Number 5. Everybody I have here is rookie of the year. So you know what I mean.
How you giving us knowledge of what we of our top our subjective, that our mind, our body, our spirit, our soul. How could you give us education on this? Ain't no competition, this right here.
No, it's an education session. This is what it is. I'm trying to
it's a debate.
Well, who you educating? The people?
Y'all and everybody else who was
not
listening.
Education.
Well, how could you educate us though? Like, how could you educate us on what we like or who we like?
Because if we're talking about a top 5 number 1 of all time, so if somebody came in and say, "Yo, man, I need to know who the number 1 top 5 draft picks ever were in basketball, ever." All right.
Yo, this would be from you and him. That's 2 people. So he would get your opinion. He would have to get other opinions, though.
No,
you would have to get a.
No, if I was the last person on earth and he needed to spread the last of the legacy of basketball, this is the list that he would need. Or if you're the last,
he would need to speak to the masses before he met you, because meeting you would mislead him. So he would have to talk to the masses before he met up with you, and the masses would tell him that be careful of the man who thinks he knows everything. He will lead you astray. That's what the masses would tell him.
The masses gonna tell you probably listen to that man because you're gonna learn something. That's what they were probably telling. Right? That's what they're probably gonna say. All right, because I know Dan. Listen. I don't know what y'all got going on over there, but for me, number 5. All right, I got Tim Duncan. Like I said, everybody on here is rookie of the year. Gave you career 19, 10, and 3. We're talking about a 15-time All-Star, 3-time Finals MVP, 5-time champ, 2-time regular season MVP, All-Star MVP.
Tim Duncan's on my list.
15-time All-Defensive. He made 15 All-Defensive teams throughout his career. 15
Tim Duncan's on my list, man.
15 All-NBA teams throughout his career. You know what I mean? Tim,
we agree. He's on my list. He's on my list.
This is what Tim gave you out in the finals. 34 career final games. 28 points, 13 rebounds, 2 assists, 2.4 blocks. Tim, number 5. One of the greatest top 5 number 1 draft picks of all time. Man. Not too many people got more rings than Tim as a number 1 draft pick. Number 2, we're going to have to go to Shaq. With a career 23-7, 11 rebounds, 2.5 assists, 2.3 blocks.
He's on your list, ain't he?
He was on my list.
50. Yeah. This is what I'm telling you. This is why I have to give y'all the list. This is the list. This is D list. This is why I went last, because this is D list.
Come on.
D list right here. So like I was saying, 15-time All-Star, four-time
Y'all start
champion,
laughing now, man.
3-time All-Star MVP, 1-time regular season MVP, 2-time scoring champion, 14-time All-NBA, All-NBA teams, 3-time Finals MVP, 30 career games in the finals, gave you 28-8, 13-1, 13.1 rebounds, 3.4 assists, and 2.1 blocks. My man, Shaquille O'Neal, Big Shaq Diesel.
I like Shaq.
Number
Definitely
4,
like
I
Shaq.
had put him at number 4. And between him and Tim alone, them niggas got 9 rings between them two alone as number 1 draft picks. That's quite remarkable.
Okay.
Number 3, we go with the great Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Magic and fucking Jabbar together got 10 rings as
Number
just
1
playing together. That's a damn shame.
And they were number 1, and they were both number 1s. For them both number 1s to be on the same team is crazy.
And it came.
It was traded though.
And it came 10 years apart.
Yeah. Yes, they're exactly 10 years apart. But Kareem gave you 24, 11 and 3, 1-time rebounding champion, 6-time NBA champion, 11-time all NBA defensive teams total, 2-time finals MVP, 2-time scoring champion, 4-time block champion, 15-time All-Star.
Wow.
And what we have? Oh man. Oh, 2-time MVP, Luau. In the finals, 56. He played 56 total games in the finals. Gave you 23 and 5, 9.7 rebounds, 3 assists, 2.2 blocks. My man, Kareem, came in 1969. Number 2, we're gonna go with the great Magic Johnson, Mr. Showtime.
Luau Cinder. Kareem.
Mr. Showtime came in 79. Gave you 19 and a half points a game. Huh? Magic.
Yep.
Yeah. 7 rebounds, 11.2 assists, 12-time All-Star. 12-time All-Star.
Yeah, I wasn't going that far, man, with that type of stuff. I ain't never seen them
If
boys
we're talking
play.
about goats of all time, we're going of all time. So
I ain't never seen them boys play ever, so I don't know how they play.
How you ain't never YouTube?
You seen Magic?
How you ain't never watched the game? You ain't never watched them play.
I ain't seen nobody like Jabbar, nobody like that play.
How not? It was on the same.
Watching that stuff.
It was on the same. If you watched a Magic game and you watched a Kareem game, it was on the same team.
Yeah, nah, I wasn't on Kareem like that.
It wasn't even on it. You don't be watching YouTube. You don't be looking up old games, Nate. You don't be doing no kind of basketball research or history, nothing like that.
I watched what I watched.
Oh, all right. Well, then I guess that's not part of it. But for me, I be YouTubing all that. Just like I YouTube all them old boxing fights and all that shit. I be YouTubing all these old NBA championship games and all that shit too. It's the same difference.
So you watched the Kareem game on YouTube.
I made sure I watched all of them. All these niggas that people argue about. Larry Bird. I watched Larry Bird. I watched Magic play. I watched Jordan.
A whole game.
The 80s games. Yeah. Yeah, Nate. The 80s games. Nigga, you forgetting
it's crazy because like their games ain't really interesting like that, but they, you could see that certain things, mechanics that they had back in the days that was interesting.
It was all fundamentally sound. It wasn't.
Yeah, that's exactly. All of it. Everything was fundamental.
Every aspect was fundamentally sound. The dribbling and all that stuff. Everything was fundamental.
Yeah.
I watched all that stuff, Nate. You're wild. If I could sit here and watch a fight from the 70s, why I can't watch a basketball game from the 80s? That don't make I have no problem watching that shit. I'd be interested in that shit. Y'all niggas don't be interested in it. I'll be interested in that
quit
shit.
saying y'all niggas, man. Don't do that.
Yeah, I ain't interested in watching no 70s games.
You're not.
There don't be no objection, so I have to wrap it in as a whole.
No, it's because you talk too much. That's why.
It's my turn.
You ever see somebody that yo, they ask a question or they make a statement, but then got an answer for the statement? Like, what do you mean? No. Go ahead.
You sound like a heckler, man.
First of all, how got an answer for the statement? The man said that we don't watch 70 games. And I said, y'all don't watch 70 games. How is that? How am I answering?
Which is like,
ain't nobody watching that.
Why would you say y'all instead of you don't watch? You got one person.
He just said ain't nobody watching 70s games. That's what he just said. So my response would be, y'all don't watch 70s games.
No. You don't say nah. Nobody can speak. Y'all can't speak for me.
If somebody is saying ain't nobody
can't speak for you, he can't speak for. I can't speak for him. He can't speak for us,
bro.
Nope.
Why did you take the bait?
I speak for me.
Why did you even take the bait? Why did you even take the bait?
Somebody say that
he's few.
Nobody watch this, then you categorize everybody and say y'all niggas don't watch it, but me.
Nobody could be a generalized topic. Could be a generalized conversation too, as well too. Like nobody, meaning like the masses, like speaking to the masses, like nobody's gonna watch that or nobody watches that. It don't gotta be individualized. It don't gotta be individualized. It could be talking to the masses as well.
Yeah, when I speak like that, I'm speaking individualized.
All right, well then you don't watch 70 games. I watch that shit.
I do too. 80 games, yeah. I mean, I'm not gonna go back and watch.
I'll watch an 80s game.
I don't go when they start going into black and white. I don't watch black and white.
Yeah, I'm not watching Bob Cousy and Pistol Pete and Bob Pettit.
But that's how I feel about the 70s game.
But don't get me wrong though. I watched them Walt Frazier games. I watched them Knicks games though. But I think they brought them into color. I watched them once because that's the only finals the Knicks ever had.
Never watched no Walt Frazier basketball, man.
What are you talking about? I watched both of my team's final performances. Are you kidding me, Nate? Are you kidding me? Just because you're not a historian and don't be liking to do that shit, don't mean other people don't be doing that shit.
Yeah, there's other people. I like to see Earl the Pearl and Walt Frazier get busy.
That's the only championship my team's ever won, ever.
So you ain't going back in the archives and going on YouTube and watching.
If you go watch them games, Nate, you'll see they
not watching that.
Cigarettes.
You're not watching that.
They smoking cigarettes in Madison Square Garden and all that while Walt Clyde is playing. All that.
You're not staying tuned for the whole segment, the whole hour.
You ain't watching that, man.
You're not watching that. You listen to me. I make arguments for Walt Frazier. That's my greatest Nick of all time. Y'all not watching that.
You watching Walt Frazier exactly where he's at MSG commentating. You ain't watching him playing basketball, man.
No, I watched both of Walt Clyde Frazier NBA playing.
Not.
Yes, I did. They gonna tell me. It's on, and on top of that, you don't even got to YouTube. It was on MSG, Nate. That shit's on MSG. They play his finals performances on MSG.
MSG.
Yeah, they do. MSG.
What is he talking about? What is he talking about?
Nick's greatest moments.
He just keep misspeaking.
You're not watching that. You're not watching that, Phew.
Yo, I'm gonna tell you I'm gonna speak to the masses. The masses ain't staying tuned for 2 hours of that.
The masses might not be, but as long as I got my L, I don't got no issue watching that.
You're not watching that, bro.
My nigga, the masses won't sit here and watch a technical.
Yo, the man said, he said if he said he'll watch it, he'll watch it.
That don't make no sense. The masses don't.
How you gonna dispute what that man watch?
The masses don't.
I don't see him watching it.
The masses don't prefer to watch it. The masses don't prefer to watch a 12-round boxing fight. They want to see a slugfest. I'll sit there and watch a 12-round technical fight. I'm interested in that shit, Nate. How you gonna tell me what I'm watching? I enjoy that shit, man.
You ain't gonna watch a bunch of scratches box either.
Well, I do. Friday night fights? What are you talking about, Nate? What are we talking about? I watch that shit. I'm a boxing fan. I watch that shit.
He likes it, man.
What are we talking about? I'm telling these niggas about Ariel Spence's and all that. I'm the one who told Nero about Pacquiao before Nero was even on Pacquiao like that. Like, what are we talking about here, man? Y'all gotta stop this stuff. Let's stop this.
Well,
stuff.
wait, hold on, not y'all, him, man. I'm right here with you, man. I'm saying, I'm supporting you and saying that
Okay,
I'm
you gotta
sure you
stop
watch
that
this
stuff,
stuff.
man.
I'm
I'm
objective.
sure you watch this stuff, man. I'm sure you watch this stuff.
Matter of fact, yo, Vital, when you come over this weekend, we'll pull up my algorithm on my YouTube. And you can see my history list on my YouTube and what I be watching.
Listen, I'm sure.
We can click right onto my channel. You go right down. It's gonna hold a whole suggested list of all these backdated games. Backdated. It's gonna have like 1990s wrestling, old Nick games, old basketball. All that shit.
That's from you doing your research for the show.
Nah, that's prior to that. That's prior to that.
That's just the things he enjoys.
Like, come on,
man. All right, man.
I don't know. Can we move on to this last topic and close out now?
Yeah,
as long as Nate ain't mad that I watch old school basketball.
You good, man. You good, man. Watch your old school basketball.
Sound like he upset that I watch old school basketball. That shit.
I just don't see it happening. That's all.
That shit is weird.
We're moving on.
That's weird.
We're going to our last topic of the night.
Nah, how are we going? I didn't even finish my number one because y'all keep cutting. Y'all talking about I cut people off.
Oh, okay. I apologize.
We already know who your number one is, so you ain't even got to say it.
So number one, I had to go with my guy.
Exactly.
The king, number one.
It's a no-brainer.
27-7 on his career. You know, playoffs 28-9-7 on his career. Finals 28-10-8 on his career with 2 steals. Put that in there.
Okay.
You know what I mean? You know what his body of work contains. 4-time champion. 7-time All-Star.
Like what the king gives out.
4-time MVP. Back-to-back MVPs 2 prior years. You know, 5 first NBA first team teams. NBA 5. 1-time second.
Wow,
team.
That's big.
Yeah, let's not leave that out there. People forget that stuff, man. 1-time scoring champion.
That's not too big. You shit, Karl Malone, he had fucking 14 first all NBA first team. So
I mean,
where we going?
It is kind of big though, because like Magic didn't have all that many. All the people on the list didn't. Only if I'm not mistaken, no, Shaq. The bigs had more. The bigs had more teams than him, but Magic didn't have more.
Teams, yeah.
But yeah, you know, assist leader, 1-time assist leader. My guy, 18-time first team all NBA teams, which I think is the most all time. 2-time second.
What happened?
I said he's an 18-time first team and all NBA first team, which I believe is a record.
18 times all NBA first team.
First team. This year would have been 19. This year will be 19.
That's gotta be
that's gotta be a record.
That's a hell of a stat.
And then, you know, rookie of the year, all NBA rookie team. My God, LeBron, all NBA number 1. Had to go with the GOAT.
Yeah,
I like that. I like that 18 all NBA first selections. That's amazing.
That's ridiculous, right?
That's amazing.
That's a stellar body. That's like consistent stellar body of work. You know what I mean? To make that.
It's either that, or you're just trashing everybody you're playing against. Like, because you gotta figure, you gotta compete.
Throughout almost 20 years. Throughout almost 20 years to be the NBA, that would make you like top 5, right? To be on the all-first team.
I mean, you just got 2 selections without being on the first team out of your whole career. That's amazing.
That is pretty. That's yeah.
I mean, you know how hard it. I mean, there's players that ain't even been a all NBA first teamer
at all.
One time in their career, and this man got 18 first ballot or 18 first ballot selections.
The man's the GOAT. Team. I ain't gonna front. The man's the GOAT.
The niggas we about to argue about next don't even got no first or second team. You know what I mean? First or
third team. Yeah, that's crazy.
You know what I mean? That shit is nuts. So
oh man. Wow.
But you know, a little fun
that's
fact.
Phenomenal.
But that's our guy. We get in the ill part is we get to witness that, man. We don't gotta Google it from the 70s and nothing. We get to watch all that firsthand.
Right.
So, but let's get into the last
I appreciate his body of work.
Let's get to the last topic of the night, though, man, so we can close out.
Okay.
Here we are. So we got our a nice point guard debate with Baron Davis and Stefan, aka Starberry Marbury. We both got me and Vital got two different opinions, two different directions of which way we went, and Ocho is gonna be the deciding, opinionator at the end with his little opinion to see which way the scale leans.
Maybe think of a counter for these characters instead of being in the. You know what I mean? Like because during that time there was other point guards I was putting in some pain.
Yeah, but these two weren't really putting in crazy pain, but their careers.
Maybe you could think of somebody that was, they was causing way more chaos than these guys. I mean, I could think of somebody off
franchise.
Yeah, he was causing way more havoc than these guys. Way more.
Oh no, so, I don't think Stevie Francis is like. I don't think he has. I don't think his accolades. I don't think he has more accolades than these guys.
No, I think he does. I would.
He was a better all-around player than them dudes.
I would disagree. I would love for you right now to look his numbers up while he's giving off his list.
I'm gonna go with personally. I personally took Stephon Marbury over Baron Davis. I feel like Marbury had a better career. I feel like he was the better player.
I figure you would.
I feel like he was the better player. He had a better career. You know what I mean?
Okay.
He has a little bit more accomplishments, a little bit, slightly more like accolades wise, award wise. Anyway, let's see where we're gonna start at.
Can you explain this stuff? Can you?
Oh yeah, we're gonna get right into
elaborate a little bit more. Go into some depth.
For instance,
All right.
For instance, well, at the end of the day, we'll give Baron this. Baron has 7 playoff appearances. Marbury had 5. But at the end of the day, they both of their playoff appearances led to nowhere. They led to absolutely nowhere.
None of that matters. We're doing numbers, man. Like here we go leading the people. You're going astray again. You're going from to the script, man.
Hold up. This is my argument. I can make my argument how I make my argument.
Right. He's right.
I'm making my argument.
He's right.
Nah, but you was going astray though.
No.
Talk about numbers.
When it's your turn, you can try to debunk and say, "Yo, don't listen to what he's
saying." Who's better?
Listen. When it's your
Who
turn,
had a better impact?
When it's your turn, you can say that stuff. What he said don't matter. Don't look at that fact or whatever the case is. But for now, while I'm on the clock, this is what I'm saying. This is what matters. Right? At this particular moment,
I'm gonna chime in and say Steve Francis had a better career than both the niggas.
I feel he did too, but go ahead.
So
18, 6 and 6.
Wow.
What? That is not a better.
Wow.
As a career, yes, it is.
Listen, man, that's not nothing to go crazy about, Nate. But anyway.
Wow.
Marbury was only 19-3 with 8 assists.
Can I give is it your turn or is it my turn? What is going on here? We're all out of pocket. What is going on?
You wanted to know the stats for Steve Francis, so I just told you.
I didn't want to know. I didn't give a shit about Steve Francis. He wanted you to make an argument for Steve Francis when it was your turn. That's what he wanted you to do.
Keep it going.
So that's what he wanted you to do. So anyway, for me, with these two particular players, I'm gonna take Marbury. I feel Marbury is a better player than Baron. Like I said, Baron got more playoff appearances. Baron got to ride a little coattail a little bit to get to some of his playoff appearances, which was able to get him over that, to have more than Marbury. Marbury
had Garnett. Marbury had Garnett. Where are we going with this?
No, that's not what I'm saying. We talk about like the end of the career wise, like riding pine for playoff teams and shit like that.
Oh, when he played for the Celtics?
Like riding pine. Like, come on. Marbury didn't even play like that. Marbury was like, he was out the league. He played like 1 year for Boston, was out the league. He didn't even ride pine for nobody's playoff team. But anyway,
that holds no relevance.
It kind of does though, because when we talk about playoff appearances, it's kind of like misguided because it makes it look like Barron has more playoff, but he might have more but he wasn't a part of getting to them playoffs. He wasn't. If we're talking about the prime of their careers, Marbury has more playoff appearances in the prime of their careers than Baron Davis does. But we're talking about overall. But overall, Baron has more. He has 7. Anyway, on to the next. Stephon Marbury. He was on the all-rookie first team, 2-time All-Star, 2-time All-NBA third team. Started 816 games compared to Baron Davis 692, and both of them played the same amount of 13 seasons. So with that being said, that tells me that our guy Baron Davis was heavily injury prone, which is another reason why you wouldn't want to have him on your team. So I'm gonna have to take Marbury for that reason. Add that reason as well as why I would go with Marbury over Baron Davis. You know what I mean? And then we get into the statistical part over here, and then we got Marbury giving you 19 points, 3 rebounds, 7.6 assists, shooting free throws at a 78% clip. Then we got his field goal percentage was a little funky 43, but that's higher than Baron, who was shooting a 41% clip. He has a higher 3-point percentage than Baron. And we go on to the head-to-head matchups that these two had against each other. They played each other 18 times. And throughout the 18 times, I would say Marbury had the better numbers. He gave out 20 points, 20.8 points in their head-to-head matches, 7.8 assists, and they both had about three assists each. They were equal in that category, and they both had 1.4 steals in their head-up matches together. So overall, for me, I'll take Marbury, man. I have to go with Marbury. I feel he's a better player. Baron Davis was more of an excitement, like he'll dunk and hang on you, like he'll cross you, like and one mixtape you type. You know what I mean? He'll do all that. But Marbury was more of your quintessential point guard, get to the cup, feed, get his man, you know what I mean? Get his man open. It was kind of more of the scoring point guard as well, but to a lesser degree. He kind of helped his players out more. So where Baron would have no problem going out there giving you 35 tonight rather than letting his other player get 35. But, that's my take on it, and that's where I stand with it.
You finished with it?
And, not for nothing, we're also going to put this in here. Extraordinary Chinese career. Extraordinary.
Career. I disagree.
We can't leave out his Chinese career. He's a walking idol over there in the land of China. You know what I mean? They got statues of the man and all that stuff.
3 championships.
All that stuff with a bunch of Chinamen. So
that shit don't count, man. He plays for the Dragons.
Listen,
Shanghai Dragons, man. Shanghai Dragons, man.
It's basketball. Baron Davis played in the 3-on-3 league.
Yep, he played in the
Shanghai
Big 3.
Dragons, man.
No, Baron played in the
league.
If Baron would have won a championship,
World League, man, that's World League, man. Since when we count World League stuff, man.
Listen, if Baron Davis would have won a championship in the Big 3, I would have mentioned it, but he didn't. Marbury won
championship in America. It's in America, man.
Talk about it in America. Let's stop this. I'm giving this man his basketball due.
All right, man. Yo, all right. Let me make my case for Baron, man. Man. These people want to bring stuff up over in foreign countries and stuff. This shit is amazing.
You gotta get the man his flowers, man.
Thank you, Nate. Thank you.
Flowers for what?
Thank you.
For him winning the 3 championships out in China World.
The Shanghai Dragons?
He's a China World legend. He's a China
He had a
World
big
legend.
impact.
He changed the culture out there.
He's the Jordan out there.
Yeah, he is.
They got statues of that man.
That's their Jordan.
That's their Marbury, man. They know who Mike is, man.
They know who Mike
Marbury.
is.
That's Dave Marbury from Coney Island, man. Stop with this stuff.
They don't
man.
got no Michael Jordan statues.
Stuff,
they ain't got no Jordan statues out in Shanghai.
Sure don't. They sure don't.
They got his Jordans though. They wear his Jordans.
Yeah,
They
from that they making themselves.
They got them kids making them over there. That's why they should wear them.
Jordans. They ain't making Marburys. They making whites.
Why they ain't making Marbury? Yo, Nate.
They ain't making Marburys.
Yo, I
bet Marburys out there.
Yo, I bet every player on the Shanghai. Yo, listen, I bet every player on the Shanghai. I bet every player on the Shanghai Dragons got a pair of strawberries in every color. What are y'all talking about?
Yo, listen, man. I don't care about the Shanghai Dragons.
A pair of strawberries.
I don't care about the Shanghai Dragons. I don't care about Marbury. I went with Baron Davis, right? This is why I went with Baron Davis, right? Check it out, right? Baron Davis, man, he gave you 16 points, 4 rebounds, and 7 assists as a regular season. He was a little, he was a little chubby, you know what I mean? He didn't really take care of his body like that, but he's still a 2-time steel champ. Baron, he's a 2-time All-Star. You know what I'm saying? He's a 3 All-NBA third teams. We talking about.
Yes, 1.
We talking about. No, he has 3 All-NBA third team selections.
Oh, yeah, 1.
I don't know what you're reading. He has 7. He has 7 playoff appearances. Okay, and head-to-head in the playoffs. Their numbers, number-wise, in the playoffs, Baron averages 19, Steph averages 13. 4 rebounds for Baron, 3 rebounds for Steph. 6 assists for Baron, 5 assists for Steph.
This is in the playoffs?
This is playoffs.
Okay.
2 steals for Baron, 1 steal for Steph. 1 block for Baron, no blocks for Steph. And he has 5 playoff appearances. So he outscores them by 6.
Who, Baron?
He outboards them by 1. He out assists them by 1. He outsteals them by 1. He outblocks them by 1. I mean, and he has 2 more playoff appearances than him. And he's a 2-time steals champ. I don't see how he's so much better. Maybe over in Asia.
No, I'm telling you. Because, give me 1 second.
There ain't nothing to give. Give you what? What second for?
Hold on.
We already said what it was. You gave your argument first. I just gave mine. What, you gonna rebuttal that?
Nah, because he had whatchamacallit though. He only made 1
Who do you think was better?
He only made one All NBA third team. And on top of that,
I think Marbury was better all around.
All right, so you give the edge to Marbury. I'm gonna give it to Baron, man. I like Baron's playoff.
And also, Vital, you gotta also factor in like them games too that I said. The game started. Whatchamacallit only started 692, whereas Steph.
All right, so even if Steph started more of them games and he went to the playoffs 2 left seasons, then that's worse for Steph.
No, because I'm telling you, he didn't. He rode Pine. He got to the Pine. He rode Pine and made the playoffs.
No, he made it to the playoffs. And what are you talking about?
Because that's not the same thing. Because he's not making it to the playoffs starting, whereas Steph is starting continuously throughout his career.
He started over there with Mashburn and motherfucking LJ and David Wesley and them niggas, man. What are you talking about?
Yeah, Baron Davis' career shortly led to him riding Pine. He came to New York Knicks.
You don't know too much about Baron Davis, man. Baron Davis, he was over there playing with fucking Golden State when they knocked out Utah Jazz, Karolinko and them niggas. He put them niggas home. Him, Steven Jackson.
Baron played 13 seasons. He had his
Monte Ellis.
First 6 seasons. His first 6 seasons was his best seasons. After that, it was all downhill. Injury play. They've had the same number of seasons.
I'm done. Listen, man, I'm done. I'm not gonna sit there on a fucking laptop or desktop talking about Stephon Marbury and his decline. I'm not gonna do that. You gave your argument for fucking for Stephon Marbury. I gave mine for Barron. I ain't got nothing to rebuttal, man. I don't think you in your mind you're gonna say motherfucking Steph was better. In my mind, I'm gonna say motherfucking Barron was better. There's no way that we could prove to the people who was better because they're both fucking similar.
No,
Really?
you can't know. Just based off of how I said, if you both played 13 seasons and one man only played 692 games and the other one plays 816 games and gives
he's
you
less productive. He's less productive. He gets you to the playoffs less. I mean, where are we going with this, man?
Steve franchise was better than both them niggas.
Yes,
man.
He was. I agree. I agree. Yo, this has been the VLOD, man. We out of this bitch, man.
VLOD show.
We out of this. Yeah.
PhewMor.
See you Wednesday, y'all. Vital Reasons. Vital Reasons. See y'all Wednesday, man. Word up. 9:45, 10 o'clock.